And welcome everybody to the Co-op Guild. It's Steve
Hi.
and Kim.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Oh, it's happening, guys. It's
U-boat
happening.
is finally
U-boat.
on the table for
It
people
is.
to see. Steve, you've been really stressing about this
Mm-hmm.
because it's a heavier game. Meaning it's more complicated. There's more to it. I know in the chat,
Yes.
hi everybody. It's mentioned the rule book is daunting.
Yeah, Brian mentioned that.
Yep.
Yeah, it is definitely a daunting rule book. So hopefully we'll explain it well enough for you guys to follow along.
You say wool,
Um,
you mean you. You, not me. I have no idea
fair
what I'm
enough. Fair
doing.
enough.
And I'm the captain of the ship, which is a terrible thing.
Well, when I captain the ship, we sink all the time. So hopefully you're a better captain than I am.
Don't know what I'm doing. So hopefully you explain it well enough.
We'll find out.
But yeah, welcome everybody. We got Ryan, Matt, Brian. There's quite a few people.
Hey,
Let me catch.
Ludanim, how's it going?
Yeah,
Brad?
Brad, perfect.
Wow.
Elaine, hey.
Yeah, lots of
So
people. Okay.
awesome. But before we dive into it, yes, this is coming back to Kickstarter, or is
Yes,
it?
it's coming
Okay.
back. I think next week it's coming back. So one thing I'll also mention is it actually comes with a really awesome submarine you assemble. It's primarily a worker placement game. The submarine doesn't film well with the setup I have, so we're not going to play with it. We're going to play with just a tactical map. I'll explain what that means in a second. But it's coming back to Kickstarter with app updates, which are definitely needed. I'll explain more about that in the closing thoughts. And then also a 3D printed sub as opposed to the cardboard one.
Yeah. I'd be curious on what that looks like and how that is packaged, because the cardboard one is nice in the sense that you can tear it down, fold it up.
Yeah.
It's still huge when you put it together, but if it's a 3D model, hopefully it's modular.
Hopefully.
Otherwise, because the boat is like 2.5 feet, 3 feet, it's huge. Okay,
Maybe
this
2
is
feet.
maybe 2 feet.
Maybe 2 feet. Maybe. It's not quite that big. Fishing tails.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I think we just jump into it.
Yep. Hey, Jess, welcome.
How's it going, Jess?
Yeah, so please explain. So Steve he gave me these sheets and he says, you're going to use these.
Yes. We'll talk it over with everybody. So
please do.
All right. Speaking of which, let's get to it. All right. Here we have the game set up. So the game is a simulation game, is what it comes down to. We are different, I guess you call it crew leaders on the boat. We have different roles, and there has to be all 4 roles in each game. So if you have a 1-player game, you're controlling everybody. If you're controlling 2-player, like we're doing tonight, we each control 2, so on and so forth, up to 4. Now, the different roles are, we have got a captain role, which is going to be Kim down here. She should be captain and engineer. We have a navigator, and then we have a first officer. So the captain... nice, Ryan. Okay, I gotta highlight that. Dive in, subscribe.
I really like that too, Ryan. Bravo.
Well done.
Well done. Subscribe. Yes.
I like it. But the captain role is focused on obviously giving orders and controlling the overall state of the game. So puns are great. The engineer's role is to keep the sub functioning. So there'll be maintenance things going on and repairs, all that stuff going on. The engineer one is probably the most common form of similar to other games out there because it's worker placement, right? So you just it's a efficiency game.
It's like Matt's comment. It's the deckhand.
It's the deckhand, exactly. The navigator will of course be navigating, so we'll go over this disc and how to control that. And we've got this tactical board when we get, and they'll be also doing cooking. And the first officer is the one controlling the app. Yes, this game is app-based, and you must play with the app. It is very unique in the sense that it is the only true real-time game out there. I'm going to use the word true real-time, meaning that there's a lot of real-time games out there, meaning there's no turns. You just play as fast as you can. Real-time in this one means if it takes you 2 hours to travel from this actual point in the world to this other point in the world, it's going to take you 2 hours in game time to do that as well.
Yes.
So is that what they mean by true real time? Now, of course, we're not going to sit here 2 hours and wait around for that.
We're just driving the ship.
That's right.
Getting to our destination.
We'll skip ahead. Yeah, we'll skip ahead to the next event.
There's the fast forward button in the app.
Exactly, the fast forward. But that's what's unique about this game. It's very unique than anything else I've played. And one a big reason why I've been so excited about this one. I really enjoy it. Yeah, so the first officer is controlling the app, and then also if people get injured, I'll heal people. But we're not gonna have any injuries on this ship, right?
I mean, I still don't really get what the captain is doing.
Okay.
Oh.
So let's talk about the basics of the game. So this is a worker placement game, like I described earlier. So up here, this is technically the tactical display. We're using as the worker placement board as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Jess, it is app-based. You can't get away from it. But it has to use the app because you'll see it later. It's really, really cool.
It is a cool app, but yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, so this is the worker placement part of it. So there are different sections around the sub. So there are 6 sections. The number 6 there is the E-motor. So the E-motor is electric motor. So if we're underwater, we'll need to go there to control the speed of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
This is the diesel motor. If we're on the surface, we'll use that to control the speed of the ship. Section 4 is simply the mess hall. Section 3 is where we will steer the ship, control our depth. You can use the periscope and all the icons up there. You can see on the top there. Using the target computer, give announcements. Here is where we can use the hydrophone. So if you want to listen for other sounds nearby, that's what you use that for. And it also has the Enigma machine, where you can decode messages and send messages. And the last one over here is the front torpedo tube. So we have a front torpedo tube up here, which has 4 tubes. And then we actually, I didn't point this out, in the back one, we actually have a rear torpedo as well. So we have 4 tubes of torpedoes. The other thing we have is, of course, we can go on top. So section 8 is where we have I think it's an 8mm. You got a small gun for shooting down airships. You use a sextant if you get lost, and you can have people on deck observing. Section 7 is where you have a big gun to sink unarmed ships.
Okay.
So you have 2 ways of attacking. You have this unarmed ship with a big gun, or you can use your torpedoes.
Okay.
Fire torpedoes, yes. And it's funny Ryan mentioned this. Does death by falling over count as an injury? So it is entirely possible if you have people on deck 7 and 8, aka outside the ship, and you go into water, they're no longer part of the crew. So that is the thing in the game, Ryan.
They've been demoted.
8 is the conning tower. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. That is the correct term. So appreciate that. I am not good at submarine tactics at all. There's actually
terminology.
Or terminology, yeah. So there are 2 rule books in this game. It's very daunting, actually, to be honest. There's a lot of rules. But one rule book is just how to play the game. The second rule book is tactics and like different approach vectors, all that stuff. I'm not good at that part. Let's be honest. So, one other thing I'm pointing out while we're looking at this, we do have equipment. So there are different equipment. This is a rebreather. So if we have like toxic gas, I can help with that. We've got light source if we need to fix lights. We also have tool chests, which have various tools for Kim. So
the engineer.
Yes.
1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I think we've got another crew member.
We froze. Are we still live? Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay. I think we have another crew member that requires some medical attention. So a little one. No, he doesn't need medical attention. He's having trouble sleeping, I think. So okay. So that's what's going on there. So a lot going on. There are, as you see up here, there are different shapes for each the officers, and that corresponds down here to these officer tiles. So for example, oops, I'm gonna move over here. So we've got a pentagon here. This is like your main guy. You have a square, triangle, and circle, and they all have different symbols on them, and that's their specialties. So when you're doing these orders, if they have their specialty that aligns to the order you're trying to activate on them, they will use 1 less activation tokens, and that's what these spaces up here for. So we'll be filling these up above our crew members, and once it's all filled, they can't do anything else. But if they're specialized in it, they take 1 less. So we'll definitely want to use that as well. Okay. So that's the general gist of it. The number of sides indicates rank. Yeah. Actually, oh wow, I think you're totally right. I never noticed that, Matt. You are correct. That is the number size is rank. Well done. So, okay. So that is the gist of it. Let's talk about what the orders are. I'm going to do this is going to be a little bit more explanation, but I want to get over the orders, just overview, and then we'll start playing. So, captain. Let's look at the captain. So here's the captain's orders. So, mobilization. That is a huge one we're going to do. When you do that order, we can move all the people on the boat wherever they need to go, basically. And so they can move along the straight. So the movement rules are straight line, like across the inside the boat. If you go to the section 3, you can go up to the conning tower to 8, for example. So pretty straightforward on that one, and everyone moves. And then what you can do is you can use the periscope. What that means is you need to be in section 3, and the requirement is that symbol. If you don't have that symbol, it costs additional action, and that's going to let you, if you're submerged, use the periscope and look around. Pretty straightforward. TDC, the torpedo targeting, it's the torpedo data computer, I believe, isn't it the acronym? That's going to be used when we have targets on our sights. When we use the computer to lock on a target and fire torpedoes. Flooding torpedo tubes, of course, we have to fill the tubes with water before we fire. Those are section 1 and 6, depending if we're firing forward or aft. Fire torpedoes, of course, the same way. Reloading torpedoes requires that. And then, of course, you can address the crew. Addressing the crew is interesting. So the captain has this extra deck of cards. And on the extra deck of cards, and I'll show you one of them, these are all good things. So, for example, you can address the crew and give everyone chocolate. And this is going to improve everyone's morale by 2.
Just because you can?
Just because you can, exactly. So that's an order. You can look through the deck anytime, and you can play those cards. So.
Yes.
Son is
All right.
asking for a lot tonight.
It's normal.
Yeah. So that is the captain. Now, oops, wrong button. Didn't mean to click that one. All right. So down here, the important thing is this here. This is a core part of the game. Every time you give an order, you'll be moving this order marker down this track.
Does the captain have to give an order every round, I would imagine?
It's real time, so you give as many orders as you want.
Oh, so it's not really rounds. Okay.
Yeah, there's no rounds. But like, hey, if you want to mobilize everybody, you move this forward and everyone moves, right?
But nobody can do anything if the captain doesn't give an order, or is that a wrong statement?
That is pretty accurate, yes.
Okay.
There's some activations people can do, but for the most part, you have to give an order.
Okay.
So this will be moving down the track. When it gets down to the end, then you'll be moving, this down the morale track. And every time you hit one of these spots, you draw one of these cards. These cards get worse and worse as you hit the track. Now, if you hit the end, you're kind of out of stuff you can do. There's one thing you can do though. You can do a I forgot the term. Alert something. Well, you put an action token here and reset this one. And what that is, this is a blocker. So you can do that twice per watch, and then this will just fill this up so you have less orders overall. So now these will reset each watch. So during the watch time, this will reset, and the morale will reset as we sink ships and do good stuff.
So what's a watch?
Yep. So in the app will tell us over a period of time when the watch changes, and then we'll have a new set of people coming out.
Okay.
Don't worry about it right now. It just happened later. So that's the core part of the game. The engineer has 2 of these tool chests with various tools. These will make it more efficient to repair stuff. And then they'll be keeping track of our depth and our speed. So those are the dials for that. We'll also punch them in the app as well. Let's see. I think that's probably all I want to talk about. There is cooking for the navigator. We'll go over the rest of the stuff later. That's probably enough for now. Let's jump into the game itself. I just had a brain fart. Okay. Like, what is happening?
What is happening?
What is happening? Okay, so let's look at, and let me know if you guys can hear this.
That's loud.
I know.
Is it too loud? Because it's loud for me.
Well, we need to hear it for sure.
Okay.
I can try to drop our volume down, but hopefully everyone can hear it watching the stream. If you can't, let me know.
Music and our voices. If it's good, let us know.
And the music won't be as loud when we start playing. But basically, I want to show you here that the difficulty setup, each role has different different levels. So you can set each one individual. Oops, what am I doing here? Clicking on that screen, not this one. Each one can be set to different difficulty levels. So if someone's like really good at the game,
Not us.
you can set their difficulty level independent. Not going over this stuff. Just letting you know it's here.
Yeah, music is quite loud.
It's quite loud. Okay, let me try to fix that. Okay. Is that better? Well, it's better for them. So I'll try to turn down for us. Sorry. I'll turn down for us, Kim.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Hopefully that's better.
Both are good to you. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what we're doing: mission briefing. So let me scroll back up. Ta-da. Guten Tag, Herr Kylo. Oh my gosh, I just ruined that. German.
No German. I know how to say.
Okay, that's fine. Butter. Better. Good. Okay.
It's like boner. What?
Butter.
Better.
This is butter, like
Sorry.
Matthews. Okay. Today's exercise will allow you to review some of the most typical combat situations at sea. Our forces have set up targets of various difficulty to improve yourself and your crew. So this is the training one.
Training exercise. I don't feel bad if we completely failed.
We will probably fail the middle training.
Okay.
So your starting position of the exercise is AN38. The easiest prey is AN93, AN67. These are lone targets. There's also AN49.
Sorry.
know,
Sorry,
I
Matthew.
know.
I mean, I hear things sometimes. Sorry.
AN49, you'll encounter a small shipping group protected by escorts. So that is the stealth one.
Are those navigated like locations?
Yeah.
You're saying letters and numbers, but
We'll get there in a second. Yes,
Okay.
but it's on the map. I'll show you in just a second.
okay.
And then there are quadrants 35 and 36 will have air attacks, and stay away from 31 because there's mines.
I'm not gonna remember any of that.
You don't have to. You can reference it later.
Okay.
So it's not a big deal. So, because Kim's asking it, this is what we're going to be playing on. This huge map. Now,
For anyone on their phone, I'm sorry, but that's tiny.
no worries.
Okay.
The nice thing is we're focusing on this area. So,
Okay.
so the AN34, all those numbers are right here on the map, on this map. So we'll keep track of where we are on this. I'm that navigator. You don't have to worry too much about this, but I'll go over it.
Yeah, I didn't want to be navigator.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start the mission.
Wir führen eine Wartung durch, Herr Kalon.
All right. So here's the main area. So we got the time, mission time. We have 2 days to do whatever we want. This is an open world game, so we can go wherever we want to do any of these in any order we want. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, but right now we have a new maintenance task, the hydrophone adjustment in section 2. What does that mean? So we haven't left a dock. We already have problems.
Yeah, fix the ship.
Fix the ship. So the hydrophone is in section 2 right here.
Mhm.
So you can take one of those green wrench discs and put it on the board here. As a reminder that there is let's see, number 2. There is something to do there for you.
Okay.
Right now it's just maintenance, nothing to worry about. If that doesn't get repaired enough, it will escalate to failure and then a major failure and bad things happen. Most likely we wouldn't be able to use the hydrophone at some point. So
Excellent, Matthew.
I know. Don't worry, you have to remember
All
this
right.
stuff.
So I noticed there's green, yellow, and red wrenches. So I'm assuming that correlates to the level of
Severity.
severity. Okay.
Yep, exactly. So green's is maintenance, yellow is failure, and red is major
And
failure.
it gets harder to correct the
Yes.
longer you delay.
That's
That makes
exactly-
sense. That's
exactly.
life.
As life. Okay, so we can now figure out what we're going to do. If I think I click this. No, I can't click the button. I would have and be on deck to look around. But we're not moving. We're just sitting in the water.
And we're still safely at port.
Yeah, we're technically in the middle of the sea, but we're not. We're safe. Nothing to
Okay.
worry about. So, first thing we need to do is talk about what we want to do. So, I at some point tonight want to do the stealth mission because I think that's the coolest part about the game.
Okay, good thing to show off.
So, do you want to just do that first, or you want to do a warm up and do something else instead?
Let's just dive right in.
Okay.
I'm going to use that a lot.
Dive right in.
I am.
Okay.
Now, but should we fix that thing first before we
we can
venture
do
out?
it all. Remember, when you do mobilization, everybody moves.
Okay.
So we can plan. That's what we're talking about right now. We can plan. What do we want to work on that? You can move guys in that spot. If we want to start moving the ship, we have to move our guys to start being able to move it around. All that stuff.
So you got to move your guys into the steering section?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so
So the captain would give the order to mobilize, right?
yes, you can order mobilize. Yeah, we'll need the hydrophone for stealth, exactly,
Yes.
for sure. Okay, so let me look at the briefing real quick because that is. Oops, what is going on here? I'm having problems. So let's look at the numbers. So we are starting at 38. Where's my pen here? I'm gonna mark this on our little sheet here. 38, and then we want to go straight to the stealth one, which is 49.
Which is not the listed easiest ones.
Nope, that's what you want to do, right?
I mean, you got excited about it, so yeah. And this is a long game, so we
It is a long
may
game. We
end
won't
up
finish it.
short
We
anyway.
won't
So let's
finish it.
go to stealth. But you want to show people what you marked?
Yeah, I just want to double check this real quick. Oh, check mark. There we go. Okay, back here. So on the board, let me zoom in down here so you guys can see a little bit what I'm doing. So, okay, there you go. Jump all around, please. So I'll put S here for the stealth mission. We're starting in this one here. So now what I want to do as navigators figure out how to get from this point to that point.
Just go west.
Go west. Yeah, that's a nice thing about it.
Okay.
So what we'll be using is like this ruler is going to help us. This ruler has markings on it. They're not normal markings. They are a number of hours. So I can actually tell based upon drawing a line from 0 to where it is, how many hours it takes to get there. It's kind of interesting. So this is on the surface. This is submerged, upside down. There you go. Easy to see.
Okay.
But so all I'm going to do right now is I want to draw a line.
Well, if we're going to a stealth mission, I wouldn't probably want to just show up, breached.
Well, we travel a lot faster on the surface.
When would they see us, though?
I can tell you how far away we can be, and it depends on weather. There's weather in the game.
Okay.
But yes, we'll have to dive at some point.
Okay.
When we get closer. Now, the other thing is we do have electric motor, runs on batteries. Those batteries will deplete. So we want to stay on the surface until we actually need to be underwater.
Okay.
So, all right, so basically this is kind of simple because I can draw a line here, straight across. And then what we'll do is we'll take our protractor and we'll line this up with 0 being at the very north. And then we need to figure out what heading to go on. So if I line this up, it's going to be 270.
270 degrees.
Basically.
Going due west. This does get more intricate when you're going wherever.
Yeah.
Zigzags.
It zigzags. It gets.
Yeah.
But
you
so now I
can't-
know where I need to go.
Okay, but you can't do anything until the captain tells you and gives you the order.
Cannot. Yep.
So do as you're told.
So you want to give a mobilize order right now?
I'm gonna give the mobilize order, so
Okay.
that's gonna move this guy down.
Yep. So everyone can move things around. So and we're gonna stay on the surface for a while. So that's gonna help me.
yes.
I need to get my helmsmen, which are these my blue triangle and blue circle. They need to be at the helm, which is gonna be 3. So blue triangle and blue circle need to be there. Okay.
Okay.
So that's going to allow us to steer the ship. I'm going to put my radio man. He's going to stay there in case we get messages. And my first officer, actually my first officer will go there as well because he can do the messages, he can do the hydrophone.
Are there a maximum number of spaces you can have? Or
Any number of
anybody
people.
can be
Yeah,
there?
anybody can be
Okay.
anywhere.
I do know I want my engineer in space 2 to repair that thingamabob.
Yes.
So
Now you also want to keep track of where they others need to be. So you do have your triangle and circle mechanics.
yeah.
They control the ballast. So if we want to go underwater, they will need to be in certain spaces for that. We're
Where-
not going to worry about that now. You can put them wherever you want.
Well, but is my machinist can repair things, right?
Yeah, he can too, but he also controls the speed. If you adjust the speed, that's what that first symbol
Well,
means.
I want him to do everything, Steve.
You can't. That's
This
the
is the
kicker.
worker placement stuff.
Yeah, and so as we look at stuff, for example, my so the first officer, not that one, sorry.
So
First
this-
officer, so in order to change the course, I need 2 symbols. So I have to have both of them in that
let me
location.
Look at my cheat sheet then.
Yeah. And so for you, which I believe is this one,
To set speed, they both have to be there.
they both have to be in section 5 if you're on the surface, or section 6 if we're submerged.
Or 3, 5, or 6.
That is when we're diving. You have to spread them out. Because when you're diving or surfacing, you have to have one person on the diesel, one person on the electric motor to make the transition. Like I said, this is a very complex game with a lot going on.
Yes.
But right now, we don't have to worry about it. I would focus on getting those two people on the surface at section 5.
New speed
The new speeds, yep.
for surface.
The new
But
speed
it's
changes.
these two,
That's correct.
the
That's correct.
Pentagon and Square guy.
And to be clear, anybody can do any job. It's just that
Those are better.
those are efficient at it.
Okay, so I want my Pentagon and Square guy in section 5. Oops, it's doing the captain.
Yep.
But then I want my mechanics to fix this thingamabob.
Sure.
So can they? Is it better to have both there to fix, or just one is enough?
Depends on what it takes to fix it. So what we can do real quick is we can go look at the app. You go to repairs, and it says here you need 2 wrenches to work on it. So,
Oh, so I do
ideally
need-
you would
I
want both of
need
them.
2 guys. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna
ideally.
move the triangle guy that way
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Okay.
And for your captain, I would probably leave him in section 3. That's ideally where it needs to be. That's where all the symbols are.
Okay.
And then the other guys, you can prep them for torpedoes. So, for example, you can move
Yeah.
up the forward torpedoes. Isn't bad.
That sounds pretty good. Forward torpedo here.
Uh-huh.
All of them. So
If you want to, yeah.
This targeting here. What does that mean?
Oh, that's
What's-
using the computer. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
So he'll probably want to be
this one.
that guy. That symbol means, let me pull it up here. So that symbol is the TDC, the targeting computer. That is in section 3.
Yeah. So wouldn't I want that?
You probably want him in section 3. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to move him to section 3.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And then for the navigator, oh, not that one. Here's navigator. So I want to have a chef in section 4, prepare meals, because we're going to need that at some point. So my meal prep guy is a circle, so he'll go to section 4. And then these guys are all really good at observing, so I'm going to put them on this deck.
Captain gives the order to dive.
No!
Just kidding.
Okay. Is there anybody else you want to move, or are you happy with?
No,
where
I just
people are?
moved all my guys.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's right. We're
Okay.
good.
Yep. So we're talking this over because we'll just make sure you guys follow along. There's a lot going
I'm
on.
playing. I'm not following along.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that was the first order. So what would you like to do now, Captain?
Do your job. I put you there for a reason.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is
What do you want
that-
to do first? Do you want
Does my
to?
captain have to tell people to do that, or
Yes. All we do is move people around. That's all we did.
okay? But I still have to say,
So if you want to start moving, we have to then increase speed
as an order.
as an order. Yep. If you want to steer the ship, that's another order. If you want people to start working on that hydrophone, that's another
Okay.
order.
So I want
You
you
can do
to.
them all. That's fine.
We are gonna. Let's fix that thing.
Okay, fix that thing first. Let's do that first. So that's going to be an order. So move the marker forward on your order track.
Thanks, Matthew.
3/4 of speed. We
Yeah.
could do that potentially.
We'll do that speed. We're gonna do that, and then I like the co-op guild ship.
Oh
That's,
yeah,
that's
for
what
sure.
it is. All right, so I moved my order down.
Yep. So we'll
Repair the what's it called? The
hydrophone. Yep.
hydrophone.
So
Okay.
what we'll do is we'll click this button, and what it's going to ask us is how many people are working on it. We have 2 people working on it, so I'll type in 2, hit the check mark,
Reparieren Sie das sofort.
and right now they're working on it. And so this green bar down there, it's going to deplete down to 0, and then it's all done.
Okay.
So
And we realized this whole time we've been talking, the game mission time has been running.
it's been running, yes.
So we've
There is a pause. I
Okay.
could have paused it, but
you could have paused it and saved us
fine.
13 minutes of explaining things.
it's okay. It's okay.
We have 47 minutes to finish this
We're not
mission.
gonna finish the game anyway. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so that's happened. Now, as a reminder, what normally would happen is you would normally have to put action tokens on these guys, right? If they do stuff. But your guys are efficient. However, this is a special condition. They are doing a busy task. What that means is you got to take a green wrench marker and put them above those 2 guys who are working on that, which is your circle and triangle. Yep, perfect. And so that's marking that they're busy working on it. When it's done, we'll flip it upside down and it'll become an activation token.
Which means something else. I don't
Just
know
flip it
yet.
over. You can see the other side. That's a normal activation. So,
Oh, okay.
so right now they're just busy working on it. Cool. Now, if they didn't have that symbol, you would have to add an extra activation token to each of them.
And so this is like they're using up their hours and their energy.
Exactly.
And then when we switch watches, they get a new crew and it's fresh.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got it. All right. So, and what else do we do?
According to my co-captain Matt here, we have to pursue course 270
Okay, another
at
order.
3/4 speed. Navigator, don't crash us, or I'm throwing you in the torpedo
so-
tube.
So we'll go to the app. We'll hit course over here, and this is where we can type in 270.
Oh gosh, don't mess it up.
I know, 270.
Okay.
Alle Mann auf
This will
Manöverstation.
confirm us, and it's nice. The app tells us we need those two symbols in section 3, which we have, so we're good to go.
Kurs auf diese
So now we're
Koordinaten
changing
setzen.
course currently. Would you like to get some speed going?
Oh, we just positioned the ship.
We
have to
just turned the
actually go.
ship. It's not moving at all.
Yeah. So now I have to command another order.
Yep.
Right. Move
We'll
my
do
captain
speed,
down.
and we have full head or half head. Full head is probably what you want, but you can do whatever.
Let's go feed at Spol.
What's that? What is that?
Full.
Full head. Okay.
Alle Mann auf
And we gotta make sure it's
Manöverstation.
section 5. They got those
So,
two
yeah.
symbols. We do.
So I'm going full ahead. So I move that
Beide
there, right?
Maschinen, volle Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, and then exactly. Move that up there so keep track of it.
Yeah. So I just went bloop.
Yep. The other thing we do is we have people on deck observing, so we can do that as an order as well.
Okay.
So that is a busy order. So we're gonna put a circle, triangle, and square. These guys are observing.
So they could.
So we're going in here, type in. Oh, hold on a second. Let me show you what I'm doing. I hit observers, type in 3, hit check mark,
Beobachter, auf
and
Station.
now we can see what's actually happening.
Oh, so as we're driving on the sea, sailing. We're sailing. We're not driving.
Driving.
Your guys on deck are keeping an eye out for
Exactly.
anything, really.
The
'cause-
more people you have on deck, the more chance you'll see a bad guy further away,
So you're keeping an eye out for the stealth guy that we might run into.
or anything else that might be a problem, basically. But yeah, and we can actually look around on the app, in the binoculars. So, and there's a zoom feature, so you can zoom in and take a look. So right now it's nice weather, nothing is going on, so we're good to go.
Okay.
So we're just cruising along. So we're cruising along now, finally.
So does the app, like, because right now it's running in the background, like we're still
Yes.
sailing.
Still
Will
sailing.
the app like say, oh, something appeared in your view?
It will.
Okay. So you
Yes.
don't have to stare at that for.
Nope, it'll
okay.
notify us. Yep. So now we're just sailing. Now this is the real time. We can now sit around for how many hours till we get there, or we can fast forward, which we'll do.
We should fast forward. Caleb is calling one more time.
Yes.
My first officer, I leave you in command.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Better not kill us. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I will fast forward, and then we'll see what happens. So on the right side of the screen, there's a real, action, fast, and transit. Real means we're just in actual real time. Action means you'll speed up if you're like in a battle. That's a good way of like speeding up the next action event. Fast is just something between that, and transit is if you're going long distance, just click that button, and it'll get to the next event really quickly. Yes, Jess, this is a lot to keep track of. I've played solo. It's definitely doable solo, but the reason why I've never streamed this before because it's so much going on. It's amazing what they've done in this, but it's a brain burn for sure. And so, but it's definitely possible solo. I recommend dropping to easy levels and using that pause button a lot, but it is better co-op. So, all right. So let's go ahead and fast forward because the weather's clear, nothing to worry about. Oh, food. Oh, good one, Matt. Okay. As officer, as captain, I'm going to give us an order to cook something. So we'll do cooking then. So how cooking works, that's good call, good call. We have this little available products over here. So there's different types of products right here. We've got meat, we've got potato, got canned fish and bread and lemons. So how this works is we have a little menu to look at. Oop, not that one. Here's a menu, preparing for a meal. So a meal ideally wants to consist of 2 tokens. If you do 3, that's even better because it will improve morale. It's like a really good meal. And all we're doing right now is we're looking at this preparing meal chart, and we're looking down here. So we can, as long as they're next to each other, we can connect adjacent ingredients and combine a meal. For this one, I think the only good meal option we have here is make tuna fish sandwiches. So we'll use the bread and the tuna for that. And we'll put these two into this slot because we made a meal. Now, anytime you make a meal, if there's lemons anywhere on this board, we must consume those as well. This is to help with scurvy and stuff, right? So that gets placed here. And when we're done, we'll just take some more tokens and flip them over for another meal potential. So these, we've got some eggs and some more lemons coming out. Now you can also use activations to discard these and get a new token in its place, or not discard them, slot them around, so you can have better meal options. But right now we have just a standard meal, nothing too fancy. It will just keep us fed, because at some point the app will ask us, has the crew eaten? And then we have to look at here. If we haven't prepped a meal, bad things happen. But we should be okay now. We can make further meals if we wanted to improve morale. Okay, so that is the meal stuff. Good call, Matt. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I would have totally forgotten. Try microwaving the fish. Okay, Michael, we'll do that as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to the app. And then we'll go to transit, and you'll see the time move really fast. And we have a new message from headquarters. So this is going, let's look at what this means. So if I go down to instruments, we have the Enigma button. You also see the battery, so that's our e-motor battery. We'll click on that, and here's our message. Yeah, we have to decode that. So we will be using an order, to decode that. So I will be moving that down another spot, and we'll click the decode button.
Mannschaft, auf Position.
So we have to check. I kept my guy in that spot for a reason. We do have the proper guy, so we'll activate him. And now, in order to decode this, we need to reference our cheat sheet. So the Enigma sheet. So there's this table here, and what we're looking at is the current date. The current date, because every day the code changes, and then we're looking for the associated key. And so if we go back to our app, the date is in the top left corner. It's 1940, August 1st, which is MCD. So I'll just type that in real quick, if I can. So I'll type in MCD to translate this message and see what it is. There we go. So we just used the Enigma machine to figure out what the message was. The message is weather report required from quadrant AN34. So this is the side missions in the game. So if we go to AN34, we can go there and just send back a message on the Enigma machine what the weather is. If we do that, we get 3,000 points and get 2 morale, which helps our crew. So I'm going to mark that on our little board here, so we can maybe do that as an option. Okay. So that was it. Let's go back to here. I'm going to take a quick look at binoculars. Weather's still fine. Selling no problems here. We will keep going. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll keep transit. Okay. Quadrant AN37 reach. Now, I put it on easy mode. Like easiest across the board. The nice thing about this one is the app will tell us when we reach a new quadrant on our map. So as a reminder, we're talking about this map here. So we were in 38, AN38, and it just told us we hit AN37. So that is the correct way. We're going the correct direction to our destination. Personally, I like playing one level up in difficulty, so it doesn't tell me that information. But for streaming, it was going to be just, I'd rather not get lost, so you guys can still see the game, because you can easily get lost in the game otherwise. So if we're not careful navigating. So far so good. We're on the right track, heading to our destination. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next event. Go back to transit.
Havarie behoben, Herr Kaloin.
Repair completed. Hydrophone adjustment finished. So if I go to repairs, See that the repair is now gone. There's nothing there. So we can go ahead and update that on our board game here as well. So what that means is this repair token is now gone. And then up here, let me zoom in so you guys can see a little better. These two engineers are now finished. So we'll flip these markers over to their activation side. They're no longer busy. They've now spent one of their 3 actions. Yeah, AN34 is just... Oh, that's a good point, Matt. That's a good point. It is just north. We could change course right now and go take a look at that side mission. You guys want to do that? And we come back. We can change course again to go back to the stealth mission. Well, let me know what you guys are thinking. Our captain's not here, so I'm asking the crew. You guys help us out. Matt's saying yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is legit submarine management, Michael. It is legit. It is, like I said, there's a reason why I haven't streamed it, because there's just so much going on. We haven't get down to like the navigation here, which is really cool. Like you have to do like vector math. It's kind of cool. Okay. Oh yeah. So if we need to go north, we'll have to do a course change. Now the bad news is our orders are getting towards the end of the track. We can do a course change now. We'll still be okay. Our morale might take a little hit, but our morale will improve once we get there. So, let me think about this. So do a course change. So we have to go, oh, that's easy. We just have to go 0 degrees. Okay. So I'm going to do an order. And we will go back to the app to do that order change. So we're going to go to the course, and we type in 0 degrees. Close enough to 0. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so that should take us straight north. We have our guys in the right spot, so ahead. Yes. New course set in. Okay. Oh, the weather's rainy. I'll show you guys this. You can see here now, the dials above is changing as we're turning. And you can see the rain's hitting. The rain does affect us. It affects us in the way that enemy ships are harder, won't see us as easily. It's actually a good thing for us. It can make it tricky for us to see things though, because depending on your difficulty level, you might have to like actually identify ships in the distance. Okay, so we're heading north for the weather report. So we have to get to AN. What did I write down? AN 30. I read all about that. 34. So. Alright, so let's go ahead and do transit. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we have a lot of maintenance issues. Okay, so let's go ahead and update what's going on. I'm going to tuck this away and I'll describe what's happening. So we have torpedo data computer adjustment in section 3. So our computers for firing the torpedoes need some maintenance. We have rudder hydraulics in section 6. So we got to worry about rudders down there. And in section 5, we actually have a failure. Diesel engine performance drop. So that is section 5 here. So what that means is, if we look at the app, it actually tells us right now our diesel engine performance drop by 25%. So now we're going 25% slower on the surface. So I'm guessing Kim would probably want to work on that stuff. Actually, she's got 2 guys there already in section 5. Don't worry, Brian. We will dive unless it's sonar pings. That is definitely going to happen. Definitely going to happen. Okay, so let's speed up a little bit here. I'm going to. Oh, we've kind of set up here. When's the next shift change? At 6. What time is it? It is currently. Oh, we're almost ready for a watch change. So I'm going to let this run. I'm going to skip ahead. Wait for the next watch change, because that way we'll have a fresh crew to be able to work on that new maintenance tasks. So let's go ahead and continue on the game as is, and we'll get there. Okay. So AN34 reach, weather report area reach. To prepare the report, you must have at least 4 active observers in section 8 for 2 hours. Okay, we have 3 people up there. We're going to have to do some moving around. Let's go ahead and we probably need to stop here. Let's stop our movement. So in order to do that, we're going to need to, I'm going to do a high alert because I don't want to move this. No, it's okay. I'll show you. I'll show you how that works. We'll move up 1 space, and then that's going to allow us to go into our app and change our speed to full stop.
Alle Mann sofort auf
We got the
Manöverstation.
guys in the right spot, so we're good
Maschinen
to go there. Okay. And we're currently storming. So you can see how the ship's rocking, a lot of rain coming down. But we're in the right quadrant for this, so we have to stay here for 2 hours to record the weather. But we need to get another guy up there. But first, before we do all that, we did move to the yellow spot, so let's see what this morale card is. Rebuke. Draw a crew token and activate the sailor whose token you have drawn. If you draw a highest ranking one, discard this with no effect. Okay, so what we do is we have a bag here. In this bag, there are tokens that represent every crew member in the game. We're going to draw one of these and see what we get. We get a brown triangle, so they need to be activated due to the rebuke. So what that means is the brown triangle guy is up here. He just gets an activation token. Simple. Okay. Okay. Now what we'll need to do is we need to mobilize because we need to get guys up there. So I'm going to do we have 30 minutes. I'm not going to do a high alert yet. Not going to bother because we have 30 minutes until we have a shift change. So I'm going to speed up time real quick. Let's go to fast. As the time moves along here, you guys can see. There we go. So now we have second watches ready. So what that means, and the app tells you all the things you need to do, we'll take an order marker and move it all the way back to the beginning, which is great. And for shift change, what we'll do is these guys are resting, so we could discard one of these tokens from each of them. So that is how we get those back. And then shift change is this will slide down. It slides down because we're in easy mode. If you play any other mode, what this will do instead is it will flip. And the difference is, let me zoom in here so you guys can see. Oops, over here. The difference is, see how the symbols are different here? So we've got our dinner guy, our cook here in the triangle. On the other side, he's actually in the circle. So by flipping it, it makes the game harder because you have to move people around more often. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to slide them down for shift change. So everyone's going to slide down to make it easier for ourselves. Yeah, and Brian, we'll begin 2 more Alpha side quests, so it's going to help our morale. So I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay. So, anything else I need to worry about? Nope, that's it. Okay. So we're at full stop. Everyone decided we want to do the weather report. I decoded Enigma machine. We actually went north. We're doing a weather report. Right now we have to mobilize people. We have 4 people on deck for 2 hours to do the report.
Okay.
So.
So the captain left and you all mutinied.
Yep, we mutinied.
Is what I.
We're doing
Okay.
moving around. Oh, actually, do you want to work on that maintenance thing? That is, we've got a lot of problems. Let me show you what's going
Yeah,
on.
I left and what the heck happened?
The whole ship went crazy. So
We just left dock.
we have rudder that needs checkup. Diesel engine dropped. We're a lot slower now, 25% slower. And then we also have torpedo data adjustment alignment that needs to be fixed as well.
Okay, so we need to mobilize.
Yeah, we need to mobilize.
All right.
So I don't know which of those you want to work on, but right now we're just stopped.
The yellow one. Well, so
Yellow
we
one?
stopped so people could go up and observe weather.
That's right.
Okay.
We don't want to leave. We don't want to keep moving and leave the section. So, okay. So let's go ahead and do mobilize, which I moved this already for mobilization.
Okay.
So,
So I want my triangle circle.
oh,
guy.
by the way, the busy tokens will move down here instead.
This one too.
No, that one's he got an extra one because of the morale.
Oh.
Okay, so let me move. Who doesn't? you need 4 people on those things.
to fix the yellow.
Yeah, I can move my guys around a little bit. We're not moving anywhere,
So I'm
so
going to put them all over here.
okay. I'm gonna move this guy up here on deck. He'll be observing. So
Yeah. So Matt said you move the morale marker, not the order marker. Do I?
I
still have to-
did. No, I did that intentionally because we're going to improve this by twice, and that way it'll save us an order.
What?
So, it's a good question. So when we do things, we can move these markers around, right? And so
So you could move the morale instead of him.
I think so. I might be wrong on that. But I think you can move either one. What? Go ahead.
We'll check the rules.
We'll check the rules. I think that's it because we're going to improve this by twice, and it'd be nice not to have this moving yet for us.
All right. So maybe check the rules before you do this exact thing.
It's not quite clear in that one. I
Okay.
think that's how it works, but I might be wrong. So
It's how you've been playing all the
Yeah.
time, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because exactly Matt says the reward for the weather reports to morale. Exactly.
So do I want to keep my captain crew where they are?
No, you'll move things around. Now this guy moved up here. It's not an activation, not in order to do another observation because there's already people observing. He's going to join them. So he's going to join them by getting this token and an additional one because he's not efficient at it.
This guy down here.
This guy down here, right? Yeah, because you went up there. On the app, I'm going to go ahead and update that right now because that's going to be part of the 4 observers there.
Beobachter, auf Station.
So, it's by the way, storming. They're on the deck. It's fine.
Don't fall off.
It's fine.
So since I put all my guys in section 5 to repair whatever it is that's broken, the diesel
Yes.
engine,
Yes, that's going to be in order to
do I have
that.
to put markers on these guys like you just did?
We will in a second, but do you want to work on the other stuff too? We can divide and conquer.
I thought you said it's going to take 4 to get this.
It is. There's also tools we can move around and use them to help quite a bit. The tools make things more efficient. So we can talk about the tool chest right now. So in this one here, each of these stacks of cards corresponds to one of those tool chests, and they do stuff like gaskets. So this will provide additional guy for the count. If your highest ranking guys there, it counts as 2.
Okay. Does it?
But these are once per game, and they're gone. There is blueprints though that are reusable. So there's a reusable card in each toolbox.
Is it a blind draw when I?
No, you just look at them. You
Just
can look
pick
at them anytime. And these correspond to these chests, these tools. So when you do mobilize, you can pick them up and move into that spot, which I would probably recommend. And that one is, what type of repair is that? That is a diesel engine. So you can look at the top of these and tells you what it is. Diesel engine right now. So you can use these bearings to help you a
Okay.
lot. They give you +2.
Does it matter which toolbox I grab, or
It does. They correspond to them.
so which one is that?
This one is 2, I believe. I forget which one it is. Let me look underneath. I can tell by the colors. That's the green one. Yeah. So blue one is this one. This is number 2. This one
Okay,
here.
so can I just move it, or do I need a guide?
The guy has to bring it over there. But I can have these guys. Who's not doing anything?
I don't know if my white guys are doing anything. If we're just watching the weather,
I can have this guy bring it and drop it off,
Okay.
and this guy can come down here to work on this if you want.
Okay.
So
And then, so since we kind of like added a bonus guy, I can bring my circle guy over here for repairing, right?
yeah, that's fine.
And then since there's like 4
So
non-specialist
this
guys
is
there,
going to be one extra guy doesn't need to be there right now.
so I can move another guy.
You can move one of those guys out of that area because you have 5 people there effectively.
Let's move my machinist. Well, but
Well,
I
I'm
kinda,
helping there. You can move over here and work on this one if you want. We can do
So
all
what
the
about
repairs.
these 4 guys can't do repairs?
They can. They can.
All right, he can go here because he's special.
Okay. So I think that's probably it for mobilization. You
What
okay
about
with
my
that?
what would my white guys? Just stay put, or should I move some of my torpedo men?
No, they're okay right now. You don't have to move them if you don't want to. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Okay, so we did mobilization. Now you can give more orders. So we want to start those repairs.
Yes. So that's this.
Okay, you can move it 3 times. We'll start all the repairs.
All right.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yep.
The rudder requires 3 people.
Which is the back.
The back one. Yeah, this one
Okay.
requires 2. So yeah,
So I'm gonna move him back here then.
just
instead.
let this one go, or maybe those guys
Well,
work on that.
why don't they work on it?
They
Are
can.
they, are
They
they
can.
are they
No.
incapable?
They can do it. They can do it. Okay, so let's go to the app.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Yep. So the first one we'll do is the diesel performance drop. So right now we have 4 people working on it
Well,
Reparieren Sie das. Tempo.
because of the tool.
so I'm gonna pull the tool out.
Yep. Pull the bearings out. So the bearings are gone. Comes using the bearings, which here gives you +2 if you've got that symbol on it. If you look at the top of it, it says diesel engine right there.
Okay,
So that's now gone from the game.
I feel like that's a little early to use, but okay.
We got a lot of problems. It's fine.
Okay.
And then the other one is for the rudder checkup. And so we have 2 of your guys there, and I'm there. So we'll put 3 there.
Reparieren Sie das.
And
Tempo.
then 2 on the data torpedo. We'll do that one as well. Okay, but
Level
why don't
2,
we have to activate all
sofort.
these guys.
So I have a question.
So hold on, let's do this before I forget. That yellow one, you have to put 2 yellow markers on those 2 guys.
This guy,
Nope. Different shift change.
this
There you go.
guy,
Yep, that guy.
and this guy.
Exactly. Yep. And then we need to put the green ones on your circle and triangle. Oh wait, no. Circle and square. I can't do shapes.
Can't do shapes.
But I'm helping out as well, so I need one on this guy here, my first officer. And he's not efficient at it, so he's getting another token.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah, that's the
Because
downside.
otherwly, I'm like, why don't you just put whatever guys you want? Who cares
Exactly.
who's who?
That's the
Okay,
difference.
I get it.
So this one up here, we want to have 2 guys working on it. So I can have my helmsman. I can have both my helmsmen work on it. It's fine.
Are you sure? Because
Nope, I'm not sure.
Let's have my first watch officer take one of them.
Okay. He's not efficient. He needs another token. And then I need one more for this helmsman. Oh, that's for you. Thank you.
I just flipped it over.
No.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, so that's all the repairs. We're not sitting there for a while. Okay. Let's go and do transit
Yep.
because
Hey,
we're
Time
only 2
Slayer,
hours.
welcome.
Hey, Time Slayer.
Um,
All right, here we go.
can I take these thingies off?
Havarie behoben, Herr Kaloin.
'Cause
No,
we-
they're not done yet.
Oh, right.
But right now, we fast forwarded and we got to repair completed. Rotor hydraulics section 6 are done. So that's now done.
6 is done.
Yep, so now you can take that off. And now you can flip, and everyone working on that can flip their green tokens over
Okay.
to the action side. So flip,
My square
yep,
and my circle.
exactly. Because those are busy actions, now they're done.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
How do I clear that out?
On watch chains, you can get rid of 1 token
Okay.
Yep.
On each guy?
on each guy. Yep.
Okay.
Wir haben
Weather
ein
report ready.
Ziel erfüllt, Herr Kaloin.
Okay. We got 3,000.
We got, what does that mean?
3,000 renown points. You
Okay.
can now send the report to headquarters and score additional 500 renown. So it requires sending a message.
Who sends the message?
My
the-
radio man, who is not at his post.
Well,
He was looking at the weather.
he saw the weather. Now he has to run down to post and
Yeah, we have to do the
report it.
mobilize.
Okay.
But we probably want to mobilize do we want to mobilize right now or do you want to finish repairs?
Finish repairs.
Because let's look at the rest of the repairs. We have most of the way through. Do you just want to sit here for a little bit and finish repairs and then start heading to the stealth mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fast forward.
That's what
Finish
Captain
repair.
said. Here we go. Finish repairs.
Havarie behoben,
Rudder's
Herr
repaired.
Kaloin.
So that's
Oh,
gone.
when do we get morale back?
Oh, that's right. We did get morale back right away because we did the weather report. So that goes up twice. There we go. Okay. And then we did finish this green one. So that's now gone. So let's get flipped for me and your guy. Yep, that flips for you. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll keep going. We'll finish the last repair real quick before we move. Captain said so.
Havarie
There we go.
behoben, Herr Kaloin.
All repaired. All
Okay, so now
repaired.
the yellow goes away,
Yellow goes away.
and I flip this one and this one.
Exactly. Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
The reason we have these markings is when they're full, the guy's like, I can't do anything. I need to go take a nap.
Exactly.
Okay.
I am the tired.
I'm a little tired.
Now, the other thing you can do to help with that is there are cigarette tokens as well. Everyone has these boxes. If you're on decks 7 or 8, you can take a smoke break. It's not an action. You just do it. Spend one of those tokens. And up to 4 sailors outside can remove one of their action tokens.
Okay.
So they get a little morale. Also, when you do that under when you have tokens on this board, you can move one as well. We don't do it right now. We're okay.
Yeah.
Just letting you know that's a thing you can do. All right, I say we mobilize. Let's get moving. Let's go to stealth.
Okay, so Captain orders mobilization. Get to your post.
Get to your post, and you wanna get moving again. And
Can the radio man send the message, or does he have to be somewhere else?
yeah, I'll get him his post. So it's
Okay.
down here.
Get below deck, or we're leaving you behind.
Well, no, we're still on the surface. We're okay.
Oh, we're not diving. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
So
I need my
Oh wait, he's not supposed to be there.
who?
Yeah, he is. I need this guy. This guy has to come back this way. Boop. There we go.
I need my speed guys to move. To where? 3?
3. That's correct.
So him and him are going here.
Yep.
And then I want my depth guys to be ready.
They are in the right spots for where you want them for changing it. Course is what, 225? I think you might be right, Matt. I think you might be right.
No, I just moved my guys to the wrong spot. Because don't I want this symbol? That's in 5 and 6. 3 is depth. I moved the wrong guys.
Okay, well, you move around.
So,
Yeah, Time Slayer. Yeah, when this game first came out, the rules they had for this were like the orders were insane, and you just filled up on order tracks so quickly. I always play on easy difficulty with the orders because I'm just not good at the game. I think they had it tuned way too difficult because the game's hard enough as it is. We will probably die and we won't finish. But okay.
so did I do that right? I have my 2 speed guys in section. I'm sorry, my 2 depth guys in section 3 because the
That's
depth
correct.
symbol is there.
Yep.
Now there's a speed here and here. Do they have to be in one in each or together?
They had to be together,
Okay.
and you want them in the diesel, which is correct.
Okay.
So, all right. So then we immobilized, and let's go ahead and we have to do speed and course change.
Okay, so that's more orders.
More orders. Yep. So if I look at our thing here, we are currently in AN 34, and I'm just gonna eyeball this. It'll be fine. We'll be okay.
Pay you to eyeball things.
I am confident in my navigation abilities. No, I'm not. We have to go here.
We have to go to the stealth mission, right?
Yep. So that's gonna be about 220. Yeah, you're pretty close, Matt. We'll do 220. All right. So I got no course for you. So you give us the order.
I'm gonna give you the order to turn the ship.
Turn the ship. Okay. So I've got the guys right spot. We'll set the course to 220.
No,
It's not. Doesn't matter a whole lot, I don't think.
I think it would matter quite a bit which
There you go.
direction you
Mannschaft, auf
take us.
Position. Kurs
Alright, now
auf
return the
diese
boat.
Koordinaten setzen.
Okay.
Oh, we only have 3 people. I gotta update this real quick. Hold on.
Beobachter, auf
You see the boat's
Station.
turning? It's clear.
Okay. So then I give another order to
Yep.
go ahead.
Okay, speed change, full head.
Speed change. How far away are we?
We gotta do 1 quadrant. We're
Full?
Yeah,
You
do
wanna go
full.
ahead
Full's
full?
fine.
All right,
Full's fine.
ahead full.
Mannschaft auf ihre Position.
There we go. Got the guys
Beide
in the right
Maschinen
spot, and here we
voll
are.
voraus.
Now we're gonna be moving along. Okay.
It's quite the. Are we going at? Where are we going? 0.
That is bearing, not heading.
Oh, okay.
So bearing is off of the bow of the ship.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's supposed to heading. So now we're doing fine. No issues. So we'll go ahead and do transit. AN 37 was
Did we
reached.
forget to send the report
Yeah, we could do that.
while we're moving?
We do that.
Yeah, send your report. Yeah,
we hit
Matt.
AN 37, so that's probably correct. I think we're hitting the corner of that cell right below us.
I like how you're like, I think this is where we are on the map now.
Well, look, 37 is right below 34, and I think we're hitting that corner before we hit
Yeah,
49.
But again, you're saying, I think this is where we are. You are the navigator, Steve. You're supposed to know where we are.
It's fine.
We're going to be lost at sea. Captain wants to send the order to the radio man to send the
Okay,
report
That's an order.
to HQ.
Yeah, the navigator's really fun, this one. Okay, so we'll go to instruments, we'll go to Enigma, and then we have the option to encode and send to get the points. We'll click that button.
An die Stationen.
Got the guy in position, and then, I guess I gotta type it in again. So that was, I use my mouse here. It's too tricky to do this otherwise. So this is where I have to look up that sheet, the code for today, and the day hasn't changed. There we go. So now we decoded it, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. So let's look at this. We're sailing along fine. Anything else, Captain? Our
No.
next shift change is at noon. No, we hit that one. 1800. So we have 3 hours until the next shift change.
Okay, so what do you want to do in those 3 hours?
Well, we're just sailing along.
Did we ever move those? Oh wait, they're still on top of the boat.
Yeah, they're still watching. Yep.
Okay.
We want to keep them out there because they want to notify us if we see something.
Can I like ready torpedoes?
They are
now,
already.
or-
So that's a good question. If we go to the app, we can go to, I think it's under armament. Yeah, you can see here, we've got torpedoes in all our tubes. We got
So
2
they're-
steam torpedoes in tubes 1 and 2, 2 electric torpedoes in 3 and 4, and 1 steam in tube 5. Tube 5 is the rear one. We
Yeah.
set course to 270. Oh, we could.
Yeah, and then you're going west.
I mean, I'm going straight there, hopefully. Well, Brian says 270 as well. Okay.
Okay. You want to fix navigator made an error.
No,
You
I
wanna
went
go-
straight there. I think I hit the corner. But yeah, it would be probably good to reset course.
All right, fine. Is that another
That's another one. Yep.
fix your course correction, please? 270.
270. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There you go. 270.
Alle Mann
That
auf
was
Manöver-
269.
It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
Kurs auf diese
get so
Koordinaten
lost.
setzen.
All right.
You're not even marking on where we are on the map.
I am running everything. This is why I was nervous about this because normally I would be marking on the map.
Can we mark? Where are we?
I know about where we are.
Does
We're
someone
right
else-
here. We're going this direction. It's fine.
I hope someone else has the same map and is like trying to make this.
As
looks
an ex-navigator, I agree with 270. Okay, Lane. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Glad you guys are here to help me. Now one thing I'll notice is the order track is full.
Yes.
So
I'm
keep
just
in
laughing
mind.
at the fact that you haven't marked where we're going.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Speed of time.
Yes, please.
AN 49.
Is that where we wanted to go?
That is where we wanted to go.
Okay.
Yes.
270, good call. You guys keep us where we're at. So we know we're in AN 49. Does it mean like we're in the center of it, or could it be anywhere
Anywhere in there. We
in
don't
that
know.
square?
Yeah. We don't know exactly where. But that. Oh, it's actually foggy too, which is interesting. It's supposed to be foggy. It's daytime, so it's hard to see the fog, I think. But and here it tells me the fog. No contacts detected, so our people on deck are still looking around. So they'll let us know when something comes in sight. We're at full speed. We have 30 minutes until the next shift change, which will be good because we'll need the actions.
Save the game. Yeah. So should we slow down if we're
That's
trying
in
to
order.
find?
You can
if,
do it.
No, if we're trying to find the stealth mission.
Well, we should once we find something, yes. The other thing you can do is you can actually go underwater, and the hydrophone has a huge range. So if you go underwater, use the hydrophone and listen at a great range to figure out where the target is. Right now, we're on the surface. Foggy, we won't be able to see too well, but they can't see us too well either. So
So how about we try the hydrophone? But we've used all of our.
that's right. So we have 30 minutes to the next shift change when we'll get all your orders back. Do you want to wait 30 minutes?
We're just sailing at full steam
At
ahead.
full steam ahead,
We
yes.
could burn right past our quadrant and miss the-
Potentially. But I don't think it's that fast.
says the navigator who's not actually tracking our course.
Oh, that's cool, Elaine. You were a navigator in the Hercules?
That is cool. Very
That's cool. That's very cool.
Depth to 10 meters, periscope. Yeah.
Yes, we could go to periscope
Yeah.
depth as an option.
So shifting
but
is
it's
in-
slow. We're slow underneath the water.
Yeah, but if we're in the quadrant of stealth, we kind of want to.
Well, it's foggy too, so we got to cover a fog. It's up to you. You're captain. Like I said, I sink us all the time, so
I do want to dive.
you do want
And,
to.
and I want to slow down.
And you
I
wanna slow
feel
down.
like we're going too fast.
Okay. So right now your orders are full. You can move on the morale track if you wish, or you can do a high alert.
What's
But right now we have 30 minutes still.
Yeah.
So
How
shift change.
I'm just going to go down one on morale. Right? But then we draw this card.
Draw the card. Bad things. They're always bad. Less bad, super bad.
And this only when we do good things that goes back up.
You can do it. It's fine.
I feel like it's not fine anytime you say it's fine so nonchalantly. All right.
I mean, when we sink ships, we'll get our morale back up. So,
Okay.
okay, what order are you giving?
I want to. Oh, well, I want to slow down, and I
So
want to.
speed change first.
Okay.
So that's what you want, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So what speed do you want?
Half or
Half?
slow.
Slow?
Right.
Slow
What do you
ahead?
guys think? Half speed or slow speed, or just keep going full throttle?
Now, if you're going underwater, it's really slow underwater at full speed.
So maybe I stay full and I just dive, and that would slow
We
us
have
down.
to do, yes, that's another option.
Okay.
Matt says half.
All right.
You do half?
Let's do half.
Okay, half head.
Mannschaft auf ihre
And
Positionen.
you guys in 5? Yes, you do.
Yep. So now do I draw this
Maschinen,
card?
halbe Fahrt voraus.
Yeah. Yep. So go ahead and draw that card.
Quarrel. There's we have to draw a crew token, and the sailor whose token you have drawn must move to any adjacent section at no order cost.
Oh, that's interesting. So someone mad at someone else.
People aren't getting along in tight spaces.
So draw your token.
Is that this?
Yep, just draw one of those.
It's my captain.
Your captain had to
My
fight.
captain had a disagreement. You know what it was? Because I left and the ship went to hell. So I was pissed.
So you can move anywhere adjacent.
It one adjacent. So I'm gonna just go
Yep.
over here.
That's fine. And then looking at the time, we have still got about 30 minutes.
Yeah, 25. So now I want to dive.
You have to mobilize for that.
Oh, I don't have my guys. I have my guys in the depth spot though.
You do, but
Oh,
remember,
you got 3 guys up on deck I would murder.
yes, 3 guys on deck. The other thing is you need to have 1 guy on E-motors and 1 guy's on diesel to make the shift.
Oh. So then I would go down again.
Nope, because there's no arrow underneath that. You're good. When you hit this one, then you draw another card.
Yeah,
It's
no,
only
but
when you hit the
I'd go
arrows.
down this way is what I meant.
Yeah, it's fine. Which is
Alright.
okay.
We're gonna mobilize.
Okay, mobilize it is.
Okay, so I need a guy there and a guy there.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my captain back
And we're going in
here.
the water, right? So I can
Yes,
get these guys
we're
in.
diving.
Okay. So these guys are no longer observing, so we'll flip those over. These guys no longer observing as well. What do you need help with, if anything?
I mean, how's the chef doing? Do we have enough meals
I
prepared?
made one meal, so we're okay.
One
we
meal
could make more.
for a crew of 16?
Yeah, well, he cooks for everybody. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. If we do more meals, it improves morale. But,
Yes, please do that.
well, we're mobilizing right now.
Okay.
So,
We'll prepare the chef.
what I could do to help out is I could put some of these guys here and here to help out with the transition, or maybe 2 here. And you can move all your guys there. So then when we do more course changes, you don't have to worry about it.
So if I move all my guys here, you mean?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
those guys can help there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So you have 2 of your guys and 3 or 5.
Yep. I'll go up here to help with the torpedoes.
Okay.
Okay, so we did mobilize. We have, look at the app, still at 25 minutes.
It's a slow so
You can do another order, or you can just wait. You're captain.
do I push it?
Well,
Really,
half
I'm
speed.
really
Now we're going blind. Oh, wait, I could do that real quick. But not, we can put 0. There we go.
Beobachter, auf Stationen.
we are blind.
We are
We
blind.
are gonna dive. Wait, is someone ready for the periscope? Are you in the
Yeah,
right spot for
Yeah,
that?
we have people in the right spot for that. Yep.
Okay. Another
So-
order.
Okay, another
We're gonna
order.
dive. I'm gonna follow the suggestion, go to a depth of 10 meters so we
Okay.
can use the periscope.
Okay, so what we'll do is go to the app. We'll click depth down here. And you want to do 10 meters?
Yep.
No, this way here. 10 meters?
Mm-hmm.
Mannschaft
So we had
auf
to
ihre
double check.
Positionen.
We got 2 people steering the ship and 3, which is correct. 3, 5, and 6. We have the ballast people in the right spot, which we do. And we have to have someone in 5 and 6 doing the transition. So one of you guys is okay. One of mine is not. So I need to.
You told me to move.
You're good. I need to give a token to one of my navigators. So I'll give it to this Tranga guy because he's not efficient at that. Everyone's in the right positions. We're good to go.
Tauchen.
Okay, so now we're underwater.
Now I draw this card.
Yes, you draw the card.
Someone dislocated a finger. Assign this card to a random sailor. They get an explanation token. Place 1 additional action token when activating the sailor for repairs.
Alright, so let's show this here. So this is bad if you get it. Hopefully when your engineers don't get it.
Oh, I gotta draw here.
Yep, draw. So who gets it?
Green circle.
So this observer is going to get that effect. And what that means is this is what we need to use to heal them. So we're going to slide this underneath here. That's what this is for. He's got dislocated fingers. Every time I use him for repairs, he takes an extra action token.
Okay, and how do we fix his finger?
I need to get my medical officer, or someone has to get them, go treat him. Ideally, my medical officer is right here, my radio man. He can do that. And then I use these tokens, I put them on there. And during shift change, he can then heal that potentially if he has all that stuff gone.
Pop it back in place. It's fine.
It's an order. Demobilize. Another one to.
No, okay, your observer's going to have a dangly finger for a while.
I think so. It's okay. It's a minor wound.
Okay.
So.
All right. Is it another order to tell you to look through the periscope?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think we're okay, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah. I would just speed up until we get to shift change.
Okay, fine.
So.
Fast forward time.
So we'll do action here. Oh, fast. Oh gosh.
Okay.
There's shift change. Okay. We haven't left the quadrant, so that's good. So now shift change happens. So we will update everything. So everything slides up. You get to clear one token underneath each person.
Each guy, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And hopefully it's making sense for everybody.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Okay, one token each guy. There you go.
All right.
Here's a for you over there. And you have a new guys all fresh, ready to go.
And one of these.
Oh, and this
goes
gets reset too.
in. Yoink.
Okay, so now let's do all the things you want to do.
I want you to look through the periscope.
Okay, order.
Order.
Yeah, order track is brutal. It is. So we will do periscope. Oh, did you want to do hydrophone?
I want to do both.
Okay, so we have the guy.
Which one do you want to do first?
That's
Probably
fine.
the hydrophone,
Okay, hydrophone it
because
is.
that's better, right?
And I
'cause
got
we
the
would know-
yeah, it's better.
Manti-Stationen.
I got the guy right spot. Oh, let me turn this on screen here. So here's the hydrophone. So in order to use the hydrophone, I can spin this dial, and then it will.
Wir haben
Oh,
Kontakt,
there's a
Herr
contact.
Kaloin.
Hear him?
Yes.
So we have a merchant at 23 degrees. It's 4 nautical miles away from us.
Do we want to go blow it
Wir
up?
haben Kontakt, Herr
There's
Kaloin.
another contact. Oops, hold on. Contact 2.
Wir haben Kontakt, Herr
There's the escort.
Kaloin.
Oh, that's the stealth one.
Yep. Just scanning around. Okay. So I think that's all we
So
have.
there's 2 merchant ships and an escort ship.
Wow, they're pretty close to us. Yeah. Good thing we're underwater.
Aha, you're captain.
So there's an escort ship. It looks like it's in front of them.
In front of.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this app.
Yeah. So explain
Okay.
the
'Cause This
situation,
is going to get into the navigator's part of this. So
which I don't trust my navigator very much.
it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's look at this information. We have an escort. So that is the bad guy ship
Okay.
that's protecting this,
That's protecting us. No.
protecting the merchants.
merchant
There's
ships.
2 merchant ships
Okay.
behind it, I think. So let me tuck this away. We'll look at this here, and this is hopefully you guys can follow along because this is going to get complex. So the outside of this dial is neat. You should align that to always be 0 up going north. That's the course. Our current course on our U-boat is, what did we say it was? 270?
You've said it's technically 269 on
That's
the
fine.
app.
It's fine.
No, it's 269 because that's what you put on the app.
Okay. So we're going to take this one here. It says U-boat course and go aim at 270. So we're going in this direction. Okay. The contact course is 42 degrees. So we take this black one and we'll slide this to be 42, which is about there.
No, I don't think that's about.
The bearing is measuring off the bow of our ship. And that one is supposed to be 57 degrees. So that is going to be right about there. So this is going to tell us the information we have. So what we can do with that information, we can take my boat. Where'd it go? Do you see a little submarine someplace? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's our little submarine. And we are currently going this direction. I'll put them here just because. Okay. And then our contact course, which is a escort ship, is going about this direction with this yellow line. And the bearing is from our ship in this direction. Okay. and the distance is three squares away, 3 nautical miles. So about that. 1, 2, yeah, about that. So this is the situation right now. We've got an escort going this direction. We're going this direction. Make sense?
Yes. Though I
Kind
still
of.
don't like your it's about this way. I'm just saying you're supposed to be an accurate navigator. So now you want to use that to set a new course.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what we can do here. Let's find out what the escort merchant. So our merchant at bearing 40, it is course 42. Okay. And 3 away from it. Yes. So we have a merchant ship, basically right behind it, right here. And I bet the other one, we can resume this again, and let's look at the other one.
It's 25.
It's 25. So that is going to be 25. It's the same course. Yep. Same course. So we'll look at this, and it's going to be about here. Yeah. Okay. So this is the situation we have. If we're heading this direction, it's probably more like, well, it's pretty close. That's pretty close. It's kind of like this. So we have the escort way in front.
But that second merchant isn't directly in front of us, is it?
It's pretty close. If you look at the dial here, it is just off the front right of our bow.
Okay.
And we could go on periscope use the periscope to look at it if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Okay.
So
So I kind of want to say we're actually like here.
yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right. So now here's the fun part. We have to figure out how we're going to attack these things. And you can fire torpedoes at the same time. Multiple torpedoes at one time. Ideally, you want to broadside them. You have the best chance of hitting.
Yeah. So what I think would be cool is if we periscope up, I want
Yep.
to turn the ship 20 degrees and then blast them with a torpedo.
And they're going to be moving straight, so you want to wait till they get a little further away, and so that you get both in line of sight. Because the other thing I'll mention is on this, you see here we have a firing angle. Our ship can only fire within those. Oh, it's not focusing. Sorry, guys. Within that range. Might
What
look better
range?
here. Oh, it's horrible. So you see the firing arc range here? Let me turn
Yeah.
off my green screen so you guys can see.
Oh, between 330 and 30.
Yeah, so that's our firing angle for our torpedoes.
Hmm.
So we have to have both targets within that firing arc.
Okay. I still think, well, since they're moving, how fast are they moving?
They are moving 7 knots.
So if we say, okay, let's turn the ship.
And we are moving at half speed underwater. I forget what that is.
So guys, if it makes sense, if I say, let's turn the ship 30 degrees, we'll get a little bit in
We're
front
doing
of them.
4 knots. So they're moving a lot
They're
faster than
moving
us.
fast, so we should speed up.
If we did full ahead, it'd be 8 knots. So it would match their speed, basically.
Yeah, so I think if we turn the ship 30 degrees, speed up, and shoot the escort ship first,
Oh. Whoa. Right?
right?
Go after that guy.
Well, the merchants aren't. I mean, they have
The escort ships are like impossible to sink. FYI. They're
Well,
really,
who
really
are we
hard.
trying? Who are we trying to get?
We're
the
just trying to get the
merchant?
merchant ships, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So the goal is, honestly, take out the merchant ships and go hide.
okay. Should we take out the lead merchant ship or
You can take out
the
both. Remember, you can fire more than 1 torpedo at a time.
if they're in our?
Yes, if you do it
So
right.
maybe we don't want to be too close.
You have to be within 2 nautical miles being range.
Oh, well, I don't think we're that far.
2 nautical miles. Well,
Alright.
we're actually close. We're actually 3 nautical miles away from one. of them.
So, but like Matt says, we have to go full ahead. We're gonna fall behind.
We do have to be full ahead.
Okay.
For sure.
So,
But the thing pause right now as we talk this over.
all right, let's talk it over. So I think first, let's
You
turn
should
to
go ahead
0.
full and turn to 0 degrees.
Oh, so that's a sharp turn because we're at
You want
269
to turn
now.
straight north and go full? Oh, I see what you're trying to
Because
do.
he's trying to head off the
anticipate.
ships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be maybe too aggressive.
Well, we have to catch up.
Oh, we do have to catch up. You're right. We could try it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
2 people agreeing.
Yep. Time Slayer, Matt. All right. This is
Okay.
what we're gonna do. So, I'm gonna do. Are we in position
We're gonna go very
to?
slowly. You're right, Time Slayer.
Yeah. Are we in position to go faster and turn? Well, first we have to turn. Are we in position
Yes,
to
we
turn?
can turn.
Are we in position to go faster?
Yes. We have both people in
And
the
we're in
spots.
position to fire torpedoes. We're in position
Yes,
for
we have
periscope.
everything's ready to go.
You got good job, crew.
We just have to
Okay.
do the orders.
All right. First order. We have to rotate the ship.
Okay.
Are we still? I didn't change my depth. This should be at 10, right? Is this my depth? What is
Yeah,
this?
that's your depth. Yeah, should be about 10.
All right. I don't know what 10 is. 10? Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to this. We resume.
All right.
And course, we're doing course right now.
Course correction. We're
Yep.
going.
Going to 0.
Yep. Make it right. That
Okay.
3 is not right. Wrong way.
There we go. 0.
Mannschaft auf ihre
And
Positionen.
this guy's in the right spot. Yes, that's
Kurs
correct.
auf
Okay.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
So who gets that marker?
They're efficient. So we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
They're in the right spots. And you want to do
Now,
a speed change?
Speed change.
Another order.
Another order.
And we do
Full ahead.
Got it. Full ahead.
Mannschaft auf
Guys
Position.
in 6. We do. Yep, got them.
Yep.
We're good to go.
Beide Maschinen
Okay.
AK voraus.
Another order.
Yep.
Periscope.
Periscope.
Herr Kalorn, ich habe keinen Kontakt mehr. Herr Kalorn, wir haben Kontakt.
Where are they?
Sees them. They
Where-
should be.
They're to the left.
Should be to the left. Yeah. Let's zoom in.
Oh, they're
Oh,
there.
there's the escort. I think.
The escort.
Looks like it from the silhouette.
That's
One.
Oh,
Oh,
there was someone to the
one.
right. Yeah.
2. Hold on, let me use this. 1, 2, 3.
Three.
There's the escort up there.
Okay. No, the escort's the front.
Escort's the front. Yep.
oh, well
there.
then let's just shoot the guys in the back.
Yep, exactly. One here and one here.
Okay. Are we? We're not quite in range yet to fire the torpedoes.
No. What you can do is you give an order to flood the tubes.
Okay. So we're prepared.
Yeah, so we're prepared.
All right. Order to flood
Alle
the
Mann auf
front.
Gefechtsstation.
So we have to have section 3. We have that guy in the right spot, captain. Yes,
The
you're
captain
in the right
is
spot.
there.
Okay, so here we are. So you can see the contact 1, contact 2, and the escort there. This is 3.
Okay.
So let's flood. Now, what type of torpedoes do you want to prep? The steam ones are more visible, but they're more reliable. The electric ones aren't. Aren't reliable, but they're more stealthy. They won't be seen as much.
I think I want reliable first to hit the middle one,
To
and
be
then
2?
to hit 2,
Okay.
and then we can maybe pivot, adjust, and book it to hit the last one.
We have the crew in position for that. Yes, we do. So you want to do 1 electric, 1 steam? Is that what you wanted?
I think so. Time Slayer, so we have to get pretty close. Yeah, I think we're still too far away to shoot.
We are at 3 nautical miles right now from these contacts. But I like using this view so we can see how far away we are. And then we need to be within firing arc as well.
Which we're not, because it was
Which we're not.
330 to 30. So we may have been too
So,
aggressive on the turn.
This is we might be aggressive, but we can speed it up.
Well, maybe the first merchant ship is pretty close to the left window, right? Oh, that's the escort.
That's the escort. Yeah,
We may have been too tight.
we're 4 nautical miles away from them. Right now, how far can they see us? Enemy. Which one is it? Oh, we see enemy sees a periscope at 0.5 nautical miles.
Oh, we're fine.
So we're fine. They shouldn't
We're
see
not.
us.
We're not gonna be right on top of them. Shoo!
So I think we do action as we hunt them. We'll speed it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for a minute. Are we getting closer?
We are slowly getting closer. Yeah. Very slowly. We'll look straight ahead here.
Yeah, because then when we want to see them get into firing arc range, and then just.
So we're at 2.9 nautical miles.
And you said we have to be within 3 to fire.
Yeah.
Oh, the escort's just in firing range.
Yeah, we're getting close to this guy. So he's 2.6 for that guy.
So I assume the closer we are, the better the shot, right? Because
You want to broadside them, which we have good angle right now.
You think we could hit 'em?
might need to turn though, because we have to be within a firing arc of
But
330 and 30.
yeah, so the question is, if I'm further away, does it increase our chances of missing, or is it just gonna hit,
There's always a chance of missing.
even if we're like right there?
Yeah.
Is it better to be closer? I'm
mean,
asking
better
how
to be
I'm
closer,
asking
yeah.
how the game is gonna reward or penalize us.
The more important is the angle, I think.
The angle, okay.
Also, you got to figure out what we're gonna do after we fire.
After we fire, I want to turn and immediately fire the trailing merchant.
No, we're gonna fire both at the same time.
Oh, then we have to.
Yeah, the escort's gonna come towards us.
Okay.
I'm warning you right now.
Time Slayer says just be patient.
Just wait a bit more.
This is a stealth mission. You're right. This isn't Vega just raging.
Let's see. I'm worried about that. Let's keep an eye on the There's,
What is that?
that's land.
Land? Oh, yeah, we don't
Yeah.
want to crash.
Okay, we'll speed up. We'll wait a little bit.
After you fire, dive and turn.
Yeah.
And we can fire at both ships at the same time?
Yep. Because it
Okay.
takes a while for the torpedoes to get there, we can immediately dive.
And just disappear.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if you want people to watch, you can watch from Periscope. It's better for the stream, but it's not better strategy-wise.
You guys let us know if you want to see if we hit them on the periscope
Yeah.
and risk being attacked by the escort, right?
Yeah.
Or we just dive and run away and hopefully
Yeah.
everything worked out. Well, but how would we know if it hits? Is the app going to say, "Oh, we sunk
You'll see
somebody"?
them. The app will tell us, and also you'll see them on the app.
It'll, oh, so
You'll
if
see
even,
the ship actually tilt and sink.
even if we're not looking through the periscope?
No, if you can only see it through the Periscope.
Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully,
Yeah. Okay.
how far are we from the escort?
Escort is contact 3, 2.5.
Okay, yeah, we're fine. Speed it up a little bit. Let that guy just think everything's cool. He's just going to let us pass. Elaine says dive after we fire.
Dive.
We're going to be smart about it. All right, we'll follow the guys that have actual experience.
Okay, so the escort. I'll pause here for a second. Escort just passed our bow, so
Yes.
you want to straight across our bow.
Yep, everything's cool. Nothing to see
He has
here.
to turn towards us. That's good.
Yep.
Let's.
How far back are the merchant ships? We might have to turn a little bit.
Yeah, merchant ship is 1.7. He's in firing range,
Okay.
and the other one is
So-
also in firing range. That's correct.
So if are we too close now? to
We're
hit
not
both
in the
of them?
firing arc, but they're
I know,
close enough,
but
but we're not.
why I asked if are they both within firing arc, or are we too close and we can only hit one?
Right now, we can only hit.
So turn, yeah, they're too far apart.
We can only hit one of them. Yeah.
So let's that guy's almost right in front of us. So let's,
You want to wait until he gets in front of us?
where do we turn?
You can turn. I mean, you're getting close. You're at 1.7. I'm zoomed in too, so this is 1.
Oh,
I've been zoomed in quite a bit.
well, that's been deceiving.
It's
So-
times 7, yeah.
That's ship 2.
Yeah,
Bit
it's
too
a bit too
aggressive.
aggressive for boat number 1.
Yeah, so I think let's hit boat 2 and maybe,
Oops. I didn't do that.
whoops.
There you go.
I
I mean, you can turn. You can turn to try to get them both in firing arc.
think I want to try that. Let's
It'd
try it.
be tricky because they are kind of far apart, but you can try it.
I think we only need like a 5 or 10 degree.
You're a captain.
Okay, I'm asking.
The navigator?
No, I'm asking other people. If we make a course correction, how much do we turn to try to get put
Well,
them
you can
both
read
in?
this up here. It'll be 10, 20. If you aim towards, you do 30, about 40? 40 might try to get there. Yeah, 340. I agree.
340? So so another quick, pause the game because I'm going to keep talking.
Pause the game?
Yeah.
Hold on. I can get out of this.
Because I don't want the boats
you
to
go.
pass us. So if we turn to 340, now the merchant ships are going to be at the extremes of our firing arc.
Most likely, yes.
So is that better to try to hit them both at the same time at a worse angle of
Programming
attack?
speed. Yes, right.
Yeah. Or is it better to target the second ship in the middle, right closest to the escort, head on and have a better shot at him?
The angle on both merchant ships is broadside right now, so that's good. As long as they're in the firing arc, you can fire both of them.
Okay, so I think that
Yeah.
answers. All right, so
I think you can try it. You need
Yeah.
35 degrees, so
So-
360 is
to
325.
325.
Okay, want to do 325?
So we're okay. So wait, we have 2 course corrections: 340 or 325.
What do you guys want to do? Or you split the difference?
Well, no, I want to do go back to where we are.
Oh,
You mean you're
on the app?
this is don't you want to use your thingamabob here, Steve?
Herr Kalorn, ich habe keinen Kontakt mehr. Wir haben Kontakt, Herr Kalorn.
Okay, where are the boats?
The boats are, so there's one. Oh, let me get back into this
Alle Mann auf
mode.
Gefechtsstation.
Let me get back to our state we were in earlier.
You totally messed everything up.
I know, I did. Okay, so we have
Okay, Chris agrees with 325.
325. Okay.
All right, so let's go 325.
Course correction 325.
Course, so I'm going to captain's order
Okay.
here.
Yep.
Course correction to 325.
Mannschaft, auf Position. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, so look ahead, straight ahead. That's pretty good, guys.
That is pretty good.
Oh, look, these turn gray on the side. So we have them.
What turned gray?
So we can do TDC. Contact 1 is now in, has a lock on it. We have a lead on it.
Okay.
For our contact 2, there we go.
Oh, well
we have 'em
done,
both.
navigators. Good job, Steve. But thank
All
you.
right, so I click this red button to fire them.
Okay, is that an order? Fire the missiles.
Fire the missiles.
Order.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, wait.
Too late, they're gone.
Torpedoes away.
So you can see the meters. They're
Okay.
gone.
Wait, now we got to dive and
You
run
want to
away.
dive?
Fire 2 on each now.
Well,
Yeah,
too late
fire.
now.
Can
Too
we
late
fire
now.
again?
One, nope. They're already gone.
All of them?
I guess fine. We can do. We can try it.
Fire missiles. Did you fire 1 on each or 2 on each?
I fired 1 on each.
Fire again. That's
Okay.
another. That's another order.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I just did
Okay.
it again. Okay, now all 4 torpedoes are gone. Do you want to dive?
Dive. Yes, dive. Order to dive. Get us the heck out of
Okay.
here.
Ich habe keinen Kontakt
Depth.
mehr.
What do you want depth?
What's the depth that we should go to?
You pick.
Is 50? Or
Whatever.
let's go to 100.
100.
75.
Oh, we got one. One sunk.
Excellent. Anything else? Go to 75.
Okay.
And we have to turn the ship.
Okay, you want to turn the ship?
All right, I gotta use a morale.
Oh no, we improved that a bunch. So
All the way up?
yep.
Okay, turn the ship.
What do you want to turn it?
Away from the...
Like that?
Now you're just taking us into
I
the
don't
middle
know.
of nowhere.
Auf Manöverstation. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, I gotta do this card because we hit a morale.
Yeah.
He's listening.
Turn 90 degrees. Oh, I'll fix that because
Yeah.
it's at 90 degrees.
Yeah, fix it to 90.
That's good enough.
Mannschaft,
Good
auf
enough. I don't like
Position.
this. Everybody calm down. You
I
may...
have to whisper. Gosh.
Sorry, the captain's screaming at you.
Okay.
You may activate any Pentagon sailor to discard this card. If you don't, draw another morale card and resolve it.
Yeah, so we had to activate someone. That's fine. I'll activate this guy.
Are we listening for...
Now we're so one thing cool
Like
about
how he's like getting really quiet,
I
like
do.
the
So-
game hears what we're saying.
That's true.
Wait, what?
Yes, well, I don't have it turned on right now, but the game has an option where it actually listens to you.
Time
And if you-
understanding it too.
Yeah, if you are too loud, they will hear you and know where you are.
That's really creepy.
It's so at the game table, everyone starts whispering. It's very cool. I turned it off for the stream because we have to explain it to you guys, but it is awesome. I am
Okay.
freaking out right now.
You are like, I feel his tension. Like it's, and here
Do
I
you-
am just being super loud.
Do you want to, here, let's go to high alert. Let's do this. Show them how that works. So that will reset this order track for you.
Okay, I want to.
I recommend doing the hydrophone.
Yes, listen. Find out what's happening.
Okay.
Did we sink just one?
I got contact 2 sunk. 1 and 2 sunk. Yes.
Yes.
We did have a malfunction with electric torpedo, but we fired 2 of them, so we're okay. Here we go.
Alle Mann auf Station.
Listen very carefully.
Okay.
We're just sailing. You're going very fast. Is it going to register?
Wir haben Kontakt, Herr
There he
Kalov.
is.
Oh, the escort. Is he
He's
chasing us?
1.6 nautical miles away from us. Course 198. We're currently going 90?
Yeah.
Okay, let's figure out what's going on here.
Yes, please, navigator. I have no idea where we
90. He is 198. He's hunting us right now, is what's happening. His bearing is 287. Okay. Tuck this up. So this is what I have going on. Let me zoom in over here so you guys can see better.
You should slow down to slow. Yeah, because are we louder when we're going faster?
Oh, yeah, it's true. You want to
Okay.
do that?
Order to slow.
Are you going to do a full stop? What do you want?
Slow.
Slow?
Or stop.
You're captain.
Let's stop and be very silent.
Stop. Okay.
Alle Mann auf ihre Position.
Good, guys, in the right spot. Yes, we do.
Alle Maschinen, stopp.
Okay, so we're down here under the water, waiting for him. He is 1.3 above us, so we are currently aiming this direction. These are sunk. He is coming. Oh yeah, he's coming straight for us.
Oh,
We're going this direction. Well, we're
Yeah.
facing this direction. We stopped.
we did stop. Should we
Yeah.
go? Instead of stopping, should we have stay slow?
We could have done slow. Yeah. He's 1.2. He's getting close to us.
He is getting. Guys, this is
But
creepy.
there's no pings yet, so he doesn't know where we are.
Oh, so if maybe we just stay very quiet.
There's a chance he might go right above us. Dive deeper, Matt says.
Slow
Slow is good enough. You want to change the slow? It's up to you. It's
Okay.
up to you.
Do you want me to give another order to go to slow?
We can just
Or
say
we
you
can
want slow.
correct
That's
it.
fine.
All right, we'll do.
We play loose here because it's a hard game.
Loosey goosey.
Alle Mann auf ihre Position.
We'll pretend you said slow.
Okay, we're going to slow. And I do think diving deeper might be better.
Whispering is slow. I know, Ryan. It gets so intense in this game.
I'm glad you've turned that off because I would have messed it all up.
Oh, we've been screwed. They would have
Yeah.
hurt us for sure. Be
very quiet.
We're hunting
Do I go
weapons.
deeper?
Avoid the depth charges. We could go deeper. Avoid depth. Oh, he's really close.
He is really close. Do you guys want me to go deeper?
So now we'll find you. I'm so nervous.
I know. Do we go deeper? I don't know.
You can.
Is that
it's up to
better?
you.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking you.
I don't know. I'm really bad at this part of the game. I love it, but I'm really bad at it.
He's so anxious over
I am.
Oh, he's gone. Is he gone? Where'd he go?
Oh, shoot. Where did he go?
There he is.
284.
Deeper better. Steve, take us deeper.
Okay, deeper. What depth do you want?
140? It's
140?
getting us to this top of the
Okay.
yellow.
140.
Manöverstation.
Wait to be pinged to change depth dive. Dive. All right.
Oh, wait, do it now. Do it now.
We've deeper doesn't change anything. Well, I don't know.
Do
what
it
to
now.
do. All right, we're doing it. It's very chaotic. So, do you have to? Can you correct this circle thing?
Well, he's constantly. He's 275. He's broadsiding us. I think he knows where he is. We are, honestly. Where is he? Yeah, he's coming. We're going this direction. He's coming up top, right above us. I don't know if he knows where we are because I fired an electric torpedo. I don't know what torpedoes I fired towards him because he saw the trails. Wait for the ping.
I want him to pass it. He's going 268 now. 69.
Oops, where did he lost him?
I'm curious if he's since we're going this way. Is he going
He is-
this way, or is
he's
he
slowly
coming to meet
We're
us?
slowly going behind. He's slowly going behind us.
Okay.
Slowly, very, very slowly. Oh, he's really close.
Be very quiet. So I want to see if I can do your
Yeah, you can do
thing.
that way.
So we're
Watch
going
this.
90,
He's bearing 261.
and he's is this the black one?
The black arrow, yeah.
And he's 261. So do I put that arrow here?
The black arrow goes to the bearing. Oops, sorry. I'm following this guy here.
Okay, I don't know how to do. Show me how to do this.
The black arrow is the bearing, so it's on
Mhm.
this one. So right now we're at. Oh shoot, he's moving so fast. 250.
Well, he's pissed that we blew up both his merchant ships.
Shoot, I can't keep up with this. Course 199. So his course is this way. So I think he's going to miss us. He's right behind us, but he's going back past our rear.
So he is looking at this.
Yep.
It looks like he's doing
He's
this type of number.
yeah. He's going this direction. He's like right here,
Oh, okay.
right behind us. We might got lucky. Course 200. He hasn't changed course yet.
Okay. I know there's an island somewhere in front of us or land. Will
Well-
will it tell us if we're gonna crash?
Nope.
Jeez Louise.
Well, we'll know if we crash. I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if we're going to gain distance or not. We are gaining distance.
I kind of feel like we need to turn to port.
He passed right behind us.
Aha, success.
I think we're okay. I think we evaded him. So, if people watching, if you get caught and you hear the ping, you will actually hear splashing in the app, which is exciting. It's like splash, splash. It gets louder and louder as you hear the explosions and depth charges, and you don't know if you're gonna hit. It's
Herr Galoin.
what just happened?
Herr Galoin, wir haben den
All
Kontakt
contact
verloren.
slots. Oh, the
Yes.
depth charges. Okay, we missed them. Okay, so that's good.
Okay. So
Oh, shh.
I heard that.
God.
Are they getting closer? Like those are
Yes, yes.
turn that part of the app. Are we stopped or are we moving?
We stopped. I know I get really excited. I know I get really into this game.
Wait,
Okay.
I thought we went back to slow. Or did we
Oh,
stop?
we're in slow. You're right.
We
We're
are
in
in
slow.
slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you, I'm just looking at the screen there though.
Oh, because I turned the hydrophone off. You're correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
Auf Stationen.
Let's see if we can find him. He was dropping depth charges this then.
Yeah.
Wir haben Kontakt, Herr Galoin.
He's getting further
He's getting
away.
further away.
Good.
Yeah. How's my battery power? That's a good question. Let's take a look
Herr
at that.
Galoin, wir haben den Kontakt verloren.
That's under instruments. Yeah. So look, we're fine on battery.
Okay. How fast are we going? Are we slow or are we stopped? Because
We're
then it
slow.
okay.
Underwater, slow speed. Yeah, we evaded
Yeah.
them.
Good
thankfully.
job.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Yes, we didn't get blown up.
Um,
but it is really cool to hear the splashes and the depth charges.
We're going 2 nautical miles.
And then his blood pressure raises
It is.
because he's going to be like, I'm going to get blown up.
When those you hear the depth charges that come down, it's freaky. It's like, is it head north? I know if it's getting louder, you know they get
Well,
closer.
yeah, because like you're underwater. I don't like the fact that you can't see. And my navigator, I don't know where on the map we are. Like, what quadrant are we in?
We're still in the same quadrant,
Okay.
which was AN 40. Nope,
Nope, not that one.
I wrote over it. AN 49.
49?
Yep.
Okay.
Went AN 49. So yeah, we successfully evaded. We got 2 merchant ships destroyed. So
Go up to a safer depth. Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
it's really stressful when you get pinged. Really stressful
Yeah.
because you know they're coming for you. They found you. So
So
we all there with full adrenaline. I know. I know.
okay. So the game's like real time. We can take a breath, let it run regular. So what do we want to do now?
Get out of the area.
Yes, but I mean, what are the other goals that we want to do? Or are we calling this success for this part of the training because it is 11 o'clock?
Yeah, we probably we can probably describe more about the game and call it good for now.
Okay, we'll just keep kind of cruising along.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
well, I'm curious though, what are the other things on this training mission?
Yeah. Well, let me zoom out here. So we do have airplanes.
That we,
There's
that we have to shoot down?
Well, you can try to experience them. You don't really want to shoot them down because they're going to sink you. Ideally, you can't
Oh.
do anything against them. They're just evade them. There are merchant ships that are not escorted, where you can use the main cannon on the front of the sub to shoot them. You can attack them from the surface because there's no escort to come after you. I
Mhm.
will say that they're not defenseless though. If you get too close, they will ram you and sink you.
Okay.
So you want to shoot them from a distance, but not get too close. And then there are minefield, which you just have to avoid. You don't want to go to minefield at all. There's other types of missions as well. There is Wolf Pack. We have to join up with another sub pack and follow along with them. There's a boss battle. We fight a carrier, which is insane. So yeah, it's also the later missions are later on in the war, and so their technology is better. You get detected a lot easier. Right now, we're in training mission. This is very easy. We're able to evade them without too much difficulty, but later on, it's not. That's definitely not the case. So, okay. While we're still sailing, we should talk about that. Yeah, it's a boss battle. It's pretty cool. There is event deck, which we haven't had yet, but I'll show you what one of these events is. For example, the app will tell us when we draw this card. The captain adds this card to his hand. Increase morale by 3 because we got some fish. But you have to go to section 7 on the deck and activate 3 sails to go fishing.
Okay.
So like, there's good things in the event deck, bad things. Like one of them's like one of the crew member had a baby, everyone's happy. You got a birthday party. There's some bad things where like rats got into your food and you lost some food. So just mixture of good and bad. App will tell you when that happens.
When do you? Oh, the app tells you when to pull an event
Yeah,
card.
it just tells you when
okay.
to pull. And then the medical equipment, I would have to move my guy to that spot and heal them. Put something on them to heal, hopefully.
Mhm.
Saw a little bit of the tools. The other thing. Oh, I haven't seen these. When you get hit, there's a chance you might get like fire popping up, for example, in a spot. And you have specific deck of wounds that you might get hurt, and then bad things happen, of course, right?
Mhm.
So there's fire, there's electric shock, there's toxic gas, there's darkness, and there's a minor leak. There's also a major leak when you have a section flooding, and that's basically all hands on deck. You want to go, you have to do this other puzzle, which is kind of interesting. Is these puzzle pieces here? You actually have to like build build the blueprint of the boat that's the floods in, that's in front and behind.
So you're
But you have
trapping
2
the
minutes to do
floodwater.
this.
You have
Yeah.
2 minutes to.
To build this mini puzzle. We'll flip them over. You're right. You're good. If you're not, you have to evacuate everybody. Anyone who's still there at the end is flooded and dies.
So we have like escape ships, like evacuate.
No,
Like
we have to evacuate
abandoned
that
ship?
section.
Oh, the section.
The section because it got
So the
flooded.
section's flooded and it's
then
no
you seal
longer
it off.
operational.
Yeah, you seal it off if you fail. So then you
Okay.
can't even go there anymore, which is
Okay.
horrible.
Would that block would it block your path to the other sections of the ship?
It
Oh,
would.
well, that would just be terrible.
It would. Now you can go up top to
And go around
go
it?
around, but it takes extra actions to move that way.
Okay.
Oh, toxic gas, another thing that can pop up as well. Toxic gas. Only way to get rid of it is by going to surface and venting it out. So those can happen from like failures that went on too long, from attacks and stuff like that. Yes, this is minefield for sure. Trying to think what else that's in here that we haven't seen.
There's a lot, and like we said, there's so much detail in this game,
Mm-hmm.
and like this was fun.
Let me show you on the app. That's another one I can show you
Yeah.
real quick. Let me show you the app real quick before we call it for the night. So, armament. Oh, we're underwater. I'm gonna put us on surface.
Yeah. So mission successful is what I'm going to call it, even though there's other things we could have done in the
Yep.
training app.
I'm just gonna quick jump this to the surface.
Station.
Why is he still whispering?
How close is that boat?
I don't know.
If we surface now, is the escort going to turn around and be like, "Phew."
What's the worst? We're gonna show you.
Okay,
It's
whatever
fine.
happens,
Fine.
happens. Maybe we
We're-
get blown up.
And the funny thing is, we're going to go directly to surface, so we're gonna like literally,
Oh, we're
right-
breaching?
we're
So we're going to
breaching.
draw attention to that escort ship that just.
maybe
Okay, fine. We're just going to see what happens.
this might be really
I'm
bad, guys.
with the-
Unless you want to end it, see our score.
I want to see our score. What's our score?
But I have to
what,
end- I have
what
to end
did you
it.
What did you want to show though?
Oh, actually, we can end it, see the score. I can jump back in.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So go to menu. We'll go to finish mission. Oh,
We're still engaged by the enemy. He's still hunting us.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Let's
Okay.
how about we go to the phones and find where he is.
Alle Mann auf Station, Kontakt, Herr Kaloin.
He's going away from us.
Yeah, but I still think he's too close.
Yeah, he's very close to us. Yeah, I think he's circling over us.
Yeah.
He's not far enough. We gotta get far enough away from him. You can increase speed.
All right,
It's more
go.
louder.
He's gonna maybe chase us.
I don't know. He's going away from us. He's 254. Bearing.
I mean, we can turn the opposite, like, and pivot us so that he's going this way and we're going to go that way, and we'll get further distance.
Bearing 154. So he's about there. And his course is 266, which is about there.
We are
Oh,
going.
we're going the opposite direction.
We are going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
All right.
we
Switch
go
full ahead. We'll try to get.
He's
further...
like behind us. He's going
Yeah.
this way. We're
We're
going
going
that
the
way.
opposite direction. So go full ahead.
Okay.
Just to get away, so we can close the app.
Also, at this depth, there's a chance that we might have some minor leaks. If you,
That's our noise, right?
that's our noise. Yeah. Yeah, we're making a little more noise now in the water.
Yeah. We'll see if he.
But if he's not changing his course, oh, he did change his course.
He's now going.
He's slowly changing his course.
Oh, maybe he heard us.
294.
264.
No, his course is 296. So he is turning right. 300. Yeah, he's slowly turning right, but he's getting further away from us.
Yeah, but it looks like he's turning around.
He might be turning around. But we have to be far enough away from him to end it, to end the mission.
I think he's turning around.
He is.
I think he's turning around. He's now going 315.
He's turning, for sure. 320.
Do we go deeper and turn to the right and counter his turn?
He's doing a big old loop right now.
He is.
If he turns towards 90,
He'll be right behind us.
he's heading towards us, yes.
Guys, he's really hunting us. Like, this is, it's cool. It's creepy.
That's another reason why you have to use that, because it's a smart AI when it comes to hunting. So, 337, oh my gosh. Yeah, he's turning.
He is. All right, I want to turn to starboard.
I'm listening.
Right?
He's kind of far away from us, though, too. But if he does turn to 90...
We'll know that he's locked in on us.
But if he's just doing a circle, he might be just doing this in the water, looking for us. He's circling. Yeah,
He's
he might be circling. He's doing a crazy Ivan.
Okay, so we'll just
Just
keep
ignore me.
stay true to the course, and see if we can get far enough ahead to close this and get our points. He's going course 0, right?
No, he's doing a big circle. He's course 10. Yeah, he's going all the way around. The kicker is if he goes to course 90 and he doesn't
and he
pass
stays, then we know he found us.
That's right. That's right. That's the big kicker.
We're still gaining distance, though.
Let me put action. Let me just move this up faster.
Oop, did he? Oh, no, he went past 90.
He did?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Go back to real time so you can see what you're doing.
Okay, sorry. Nope, can't. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? I lost him.
There he is. Yeah, see, he went.
267. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went all the way around. All right, he
doesn't know
doesn't know
where
where
we
we
are.
are. Good.
That's good.
Are we far enough now to close the app?
Let's find out. Finish mission. Nope. Still not. I'll just speed up time.
Okay. Don't crash us into the land.
We have no idea. We can do periscope depth if you want.
We're only 2 nautical miles away from him, though. He would see that?
You have to be 0.5 to see a periscope submerged. Depends on the weather, though, too. Weather changes that.
All right, let's
We should be far enough away from. We haven't got any notifications. We want in different sectors, so we should be okay.
okay.
Let's speed up time.
Speed up time.
We got to AN 34. So we're now. Oops. We're now just above our position. Let me draw.
We're heading directly towards the land.
Yes. Where's my mouse? So, oops. Where's my thing? Here we go. So we're at 34. Yeah, we want. How come it's not drawing?
Draw your arrow, not your line.
So
It's
I'm
not.
not sure what's not working right now. Okay.
So we're in 34.
We're in 34, yep. We were in 49, so we're heading straight towards the line right now. That's correct.
Okay.
But we're in another quadrant. We might be okay now. So let's try to see how that works. So let me tuck that away, tuck this out. So, whoops, come back up. So let's go to menu, finish mission. We're still engaged. He's far away from us. We could probably surface. He probably won't see us.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Let's.
Do you have to sync him? You don't have to sync him. You just have to be away from him.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
surface.
yeah. Time Slayer says we can
So
surface.
to 10. So we can do periscope depth.
Okay.
Right?
You want periscope depth?
Yeah, just to check.
Okay.
Because we're not doing orders anymore. We're just
Well, we're still technically playing, but yeah, it's fine.
10, please.
10? What you want?
Captain says 10. Yes.
There you go.
Alle Mann auf ihre Position. Seevertiefe gehen.
All right. Whip that periscope up.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben den Kontakt verloren.
It's another order for that.
That's fine.
Okay. I gotta wait to get to that depth. Option's not available yet.
Oh, we lost contact.
This is because we're not listening to hydrophone.
Oh, yeah.
Are we not at depth? Oh, we're coming up still. We're at 26. There we go. Now we're at 10.
Okay. Periscope.
Herr Kaloin,
Look around. Is that.
So he should be at 2.
He's moved.
He's right behind us. So we'll flip this thing around. About. We're looking at.
Well, that was old.
180.
Like, he moved a lot.
See if you can see him anywhere behind us. I don't think I. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
There he is. So he is in visual range, but he's way far away from us. So, because I'm at seven times right now. So I think we're okay. We just gotta get a little bit further away from him.
Don't hit the land.
Yeah, looking for land.
It's in front of us.
Oh, there's land right there. You can see the outline.
So we're like just gonna like.
No, we're okay.
Oh,
We're-
okay, good.
We're fine. This is
Good.
straight here.
Bearing 0.
Yeah, we're okay.
All right. So
Herr Kaloin, wir haben den Kontakt
victory.
verloren.
I'm gonna go fast. Oh, real. Now I've got transit options, so I think we're okay now. Let's see if this works. Menu, finish mission. There we go.
Yes. Okay. So what's our score?
All right, here we go. Score time. Probably not great, but it's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Recheck. There we go. Rating C.
That's a passing score.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
We didn't get negative points. That's great.
Yeah.
So you can see all the points there. S is the best score you can get. We ended the game early, so we're not gonna get as high a score because of that reason.
Yes.
All right. So you see difficulty
So
modifier
is
as well.
it's S A B C or like what is
It's
what's
A, B, C, F, and S. S is the best, I believe. I'll double check.
so what I said S
Yeah.
A B C D
Um,
F.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to jump back in just so you guys can see more of the game. It doesn't matter what
Herr
this is.
Kaloin, wir führen eine
All
Wartung
right,
durch.
so other things in the game are the guns. So we have
Alle
an
Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Kanonen
88.
nach.
So this is the big gun in front of the ship. When you want to attack an unarmed vessel, you have one dial to spin around here and another dial to move up and down. And so you will see him on the screen, and then you have to hit the fire button and shoot at him. So this becomes more video gamey when attacking that way. So that's how that works. Similarly, if I go to the 20
Alle
millimeter,
Mann auf Gefechtsstation. Die
this is
Kanonen
for
nach.
the planes. You can move this around and shoot as well. So we can see those two things. I think the only other thing you didn't see is the sextant,
Mannschaft auf ihre Positionen.
and it'll tell you what quadrant you're in. If you have a guy on deck, and he can see you, okay, he'll
So
tell
when
you.
the navigator gets us lost,
That's right.
we can figure out
If you
where
don't
we
have
are.
easy mode, you can do this. So,
Okay.
I think that is basically it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and jump to the chat. Okay. Yeah, the pings are crazy when you get pinged and you hear the depth charges coming. Like I was already getting intense in that one. I'm sorry, you can feel it.
No, it's like real. You like
I get into
you
this
get
game.
really into this, and I know you really, really like this
I
game
do.
because you're a big guy on theme and
Mhm.
immersion and making sure like you get that sense of theme.
Yeah.
And this game does deliver on that.
Yep.
Props to the app for the intensity that it kind of feeds into it. That is cool.
hmm
For me, I will play this game with you. It is a long game
It is a long game.
and there's a lot, and it's a little heavier of a game for me,
hmm
but I'll play it with you every once in a while
Mhm.
if you ask me to,
Mhm.
nicely. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, not your type of game.
yeah, it's a lot.
Honestly, this is probably the heaviest game I played. And I say my measurement of heaviness comes down to fatigue. Like when I'll play the normal heavy Euros and stuff like that, and they're heavy, don't get me wrong. But like I don't necessarily feel as fatigued when I'm playing this one. I think it has to do with like the stress levels of when I'm playing it, and like there's so much going on.
There's a
And there's a
lot,
lot of like vector
and
math, which like what angles I have to do to get the broadside, and what torpedoes I have to. Oh, you have to reload the torpedoes. But I mean, there's just so much going on.
a lot to keep track
A lot to
of,
keep track
and the
of. Yeah.
navigator I feel needs to pay particular attention to detail, Stephen.
Which is I was nervous about streaming this because of that reason, because there's so much going on. But like when you're playing this at a table with people, it goes by pretty quick because everyone has their job, and even if you're not like physically moving things, you are figuring things out. It's
Have
more like navigator. I want to go to a spot. The captain will say like, navigator, we want to head this to spot. Cool. Hey, by the way, engineer, I want to work on this thing. Navigator, do you have our bearing? Yes. Here's our course. Here's the course. Cool. Engineer, where do you have to move, guys? And then
have you played this with 4 people to get that
I
whole?
have.
How did that go?
I like it better at 2 and 3, to be honest. I say that because the engineer role is your fairly standard worker placement.
Okay.
The other roles are pretty unique in how they approach them. And so the engineer, if you're an experienced board gamer, that can feel it feels like it needs a little something more to
Okay.
keep them engaged. So I like it at 2 and 3 so you can share that role. But you did an awesome job, Ryan.
I like the pun.
Um,
So okay, so
but
if you had like me,
yes,
maybe I would be a good engineer
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that purpose,
yeah,
just
for
to
sure.
I say not just to like get a participation trophy, but if you need a fourth player, that would fit. But so you're saying the engineer could be kind of like a floater, or somebody would dual hand?
Either
It-
way,
okay.
works. However everyone do it's fine. You just have to have all 4 roles in the game. Now, on the flip side, if you increase the engineer's difficulty up, there's a lot more maintenance tasks, and they'll be very engaged in that. So it's an easy way, if you have 4 people, just bump that up because they will be
Can,
busy.
would you bump up you can bump an individual player
That's right.
difficulty up, or
That's right.
everybody? Okay.
Nope. Each person has their own difficulty settings.
That's cool.
Yep. Exactly. Where's my mouse? I gotta put this on screen. Where's my mouse?
It's fun.
Oh, it's gone because of this thing. Oh, here it is.
You
Here
want
it
Time
is.
Slayer's
Yeah,
comment?
I do. So, the breach. Yes, that little puzzle thing. When you have a breach, you have 2 minutes. You have to get to that spot, mobilize real quick. You have to give the order, and then the engineer is solving that puzzle. It is very difficult to do. Very difficult to do. I fail frequently.
Mhm.
And then that gets sealed off. And then you have another. If you have another breach, you're done. The ship's sunk. Oh, you also lose the game if you. No, actually, you don't lose that way. The other way to lose the game is if you are exhausted, meaning your orders, your morale is already at the end of the track, and you have a environmental condition or a major leak. Your crew's exhausted, you can't overcome it, you just lose. You can have people get killed in action. They get killed from like if they're on deck and a plane strafes it, you might have to draw from the bullet deck here. One of these is fatal wound. They just die, right? There's a chance you might not draw all these cards, but if you do, they might get hit. There's a chance they can die.
So
And
like
then if you get 2 wounds, they die as well. These are wounds.
And so you would just take them off the board, and
Yep.
then like I
There's a
would
kill an action token, so you put that on their track.
on their
Yep.
face.
And for that shift, they're not there. When you do shift change, then you get the guy back, right?
Oh,
So because you have 2 shifts, so you still get you kind of have 8 people, but only 4 people at a time.
so but if during the shift change the second shift guy comes on, but when you go back to first shift, that guy's still dead.
That's correct. So he comes
So
off
now
again.
you're working on a 3-man crew.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is now this is training mission, so it's the easiest thing out there. Just give you a taste of the game, but it gets really hard, really challenging. I'm not good at this game, but it's fun. I love
I
it.
mean, we're about this position. It's fine.
You didn't even do any of your captain's orders either. You could
I
have done that.
didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain that, what I could have done.
You can go on the speaker system and you just look through them. You just pick what card you want, and you can give us various bonus. It could be like, hey, let's have some chocolate. Hey, let's get some beers, whatever it is, right? So some of them are just really good. Some of them are mixture good and bad, but generally on the good
I
side.
could blast the gramophone over the speakers
Yeah,
to increase morale,
that's right.
or give a pep talk.
Yep.
I would totally do that. Yeah, beer. Okay. Yeah, I forgot this was an option.
Food will rot if you play campaign, and medical supplies will deplete. So there's a couple ways of playing. You play linked missions where one mission leads to another. You have persistence. Campaign, you play through the whole thing in order. And there's
So
persistence between them.
8 hours.
No, use multiple
Okay, I'm
multiple
just kidding.
games. 8 hours is like one game. No, kidding. It's
Okay.
not that long. One full game depends on how experienced people are with this. It's probably going to take easily a couple hours if you're experienced.
Yeah, I mean, because we played. Oh,
Sound is
sound's
doubling again.
Yeah, it happens when we talk towards each other, I think, most often. Hold on.
Okay, hopefully that helps. Thank you, Ryan. Sorry
Yep.
about that.
Thanks. So we played for 2 hours but a
Yep.
lot of it was
Explanation.
telling me how to do things
Yeah.
and talking to you guys. And we didn't finish the training mission.
Nope.
But I think you're right. Because you're much more familiar with this.
Mhm.
But if I were, yeah, that'd be all right.
Elijah was one of my friends in town. He has a copy of the game as well, and so we'd play it together, and it goes a lot faster with us because we know our roles. We can play. We're bad at it, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I want to bring this to the table so you guys can see it because it's very unique, and it's coming to Kickstarter soon. So if you guys have a chance, want to see how this thing works, that is all easiest level. There's other ways the game gets tweaked, but if you have any questions, let us know, and I'll do my best to answer them in the comments.
Yeah.
So,
All right, cool. So what's
uh,
coming up? What's happening?
on the channel, good question. Wednesday is going to be Co-op Corner covering news. I already have that one scheduled, and then we will have a co-op chat on Saturday. That topic on Saturday is going to be talking about miniatures versus standees and how that can affect games on
Like,
crowdfunding.
oh, how it affects crowdfunding or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So those are things coming up. Next week, Monday, I already have it planned. We'll be doing Flame and Fang with Peter. So he's going to come on and we're going to play that on Tabletop Simulator with him. So that'll be a new mission that hasn't been seen yet on the channel. So
a guild exclusive.
Guild
I don't
exclusive, that's right. So cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my blood pressure coming down. It's
Yeah,
good.
you got calm down. It's not real, Steve. It's just
We're
pretend.
underwater.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. We're drowning, Steve. Why would you do that to us? Oh, cool. Quick update on our Patreon. So thanks everybody for joining that. And if you haven't, that's totally fine too. Cool. Totally fine too. Also, but we're shipping out our first Guild Masters coins.
Mhm.
Which now I'm including this sweet coin case because I thought it looked really nice.
It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
so I don't.
I'm biased.
You can go to the Patreon site and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
But you fill out what name you want on there. Probably your own name, not Steve's, or whatever you want to put on the coin.
Just make this more awkward. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, those are all going out. So again, thanks to all the patrons and helping us on our new journey
Mhm.
as we
Keep building the guild.
adventure on. Yeah, I got real awkward. Sorry. So anyway, you're all going to get those soon.
Yep. Oh, speaking of another announcement, early November, Extra Life. It is happening. We're going to be hosting that again. So November 4th is the date. We have confirmation from other content creators. Looking at getting some more confirmation from a few more. Working on the schedule this weekend. So you should be seeing a schedule for that coming up really soon. If you're not familiar with it, it is a fundraising event for raising money for children's hospitals. So we're going to be doing a live stream all day. And we're going to be collecting money on a campaign page, and then we'll also be taking super chats. Super chats will affect the game, gameplay as well. So if you want to like have us re-roll dice, draw extra bad guy cards, we'll have a description what affects it.
Yeah, and and we take suggestions too every year on how you would like us to have super chats impact the game, like you said. Reroll, draw an extra bad guy card, good or bad for the players.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun, but like you said, all super chats during the Extra Life event goes to the Children's Hospital.
Yep.
And all direct donations on the Extra Life website under the guild team goes to the Children's Hospital. So we hope you can join on that. If you can't join live and you still want to donate as part of the fundraiser, there's always a link that we'll set that up as well.
Yeah,
so,
you'll see the information soon on that one. So, but yeah, that's coming up real soon here. And if you can't donate, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, no pressure.
Only if you're able to donate. But we try to do this every year.
Yep.
And it's coming up soon.
Come hang out on November 4th.
November 4th. And confirmation, 100% of the donation goes to the hospital.
Yes, we won't take any of that.
Co-op, Guild, and Extra Life did not receive anything for this stuff. So.
Yep.
And yes, we will be playing Keep It Sexy. That is for sure happening.
Keeping It Sexy is happening.
Yep.
Actually, today I got a delivery of
a giveaway.
Some giveaways because
spoilers.
Yeah. So Amazon Prime, you guys let us know, hey, there's some good deals. So I snagged up a couple and we'll do some giveaways for Extra Life.
Right.
But it's always a good time. I'm excited.
It is.
But y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for the help. We good?
We're good.
Okay. Thanks everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.